What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Oh yeah, what's good, neighborhood? How y'all feel? What's the damn deal? Can we start the show? Can we begin? And then how homie be like, shall we begin? Let's hear it.
What do you think of Terence Crawford now? Do you think he's a fighter that could have fought in any era and he's one of the all-time greats?
Oh no, listen. This is the situation. This is, people always argue with me besides that. You know what I mean? Know what make people great fighters? And they're probably not even great fighters, but know what make them great fighters? They fill in the arenas. Spence brought the people there. See, he's a legendary, he's a master fighter, but he has to get the essence of fighting, and that's excitement, bringing the people.
Right.
You know?
So has Terence become that now because now the people saw what he can do?
We'll see. We'll see. You got to keep beating people, you know, because he beats people too easy, too. You know what I mean?
That's not his fault.
What the hell is going on, man? What's going on?
What the hell is going on?
Sound like a little hating from Mike Tyson right there. All right. Yeah, we popping up on a little pop-up episode.
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
It's your man Marq Nash breaking beats. Oh, y'all thought y'all weren't gonna see me on the Tuesday, huh? Yeah, well, technically it's Wednesday on the East Coast now, so I'm giving y'all a little early episode, and you gon' love it. Let's talk about it, man. Got this clip, Mike Tyson hating on Crawford. That's my opinion. I'll let you get yours off. Also, Haney and Ryan Garcia. We was just talking about this last night. The decoy. They are in negotiations. We possibly got a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the grand arrivals went down in Saudi Arabia today. I really enjoyed it. So we're going to chop it up real quick on that. Like I said, it's the pop-up episode. I don't know about y'all, but I got to go to work in a couple hours. So I don't plan to be here all night with y'all, but damn sure want to chop it up with y'all. I had a damn good time last night going into this morning talking to y'all. So hopefully we can talk about that as well. Also, we got to talk about Anthony Edwards. Y'all heard about this? Leaked. $100,000 for the abortion. Oh my God. That's an expensive nut right there. But it comes out that paid the girl $100,000 for the abortion. And after social media got a hold of it, he apologized, walked it back, and blah blah blah. But we'll talk about it. How do you guys feel about that? $100,000 for an abortion. Wow. All right, we'll talk about it. It's your man Marq Nash breaking beats. Let's run this intro, get this damn show started.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so f y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet. These niggas is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the hosts. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
Yeah, man. What up? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? This is an official live. I know some people be confused now. They're like, is this a real live? Or is this a replay of it? This is the real one, man. Damn, don't be asking me that. What's good, man? How y'all feel? What's popping, man? Shout out to everybody who's here now or will be watching the replay. Actually, I'm going to take this one down. I probably won't even keep this one up. I might put this on the Patreon or somewhere else, or put it on the backup. Might be one of those ones. If you saw it, you saw it. If you missed it, you can be like, damn, I didn't even know you was live. Playboy, I missed it. Yeah, I do things like that. All right, let's talk about it, man. How y'all feel, man? I'm still over here sharing this link out. Got a lot to unpack. It appears, though, we got some movement, though. Let me do this live. Bear with me, y'all. Live stream. Join the conversation. There we go. Join the conversation or call in. What's the number? 44692-1766. There we go. And I'll copy and paste that. While I'm doing that, man, let's talk about it. So boom, we got some movement in boxing, man. Shout out to everybody who's here early. King KO, what up? Puro. Matter of fact, I gotta give Puro his props. I saw Puro do a video about this, and I was so disgusted. Let me drop the link out there. I was so disgusted by what I heard Puro saying. I said, oh, let me get this nigga a rebuttal. It was supposed to be a rebuttal video, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do a whole live stream about it. Let me drop the link out there early. Pin that at the top. King KO, what's good? He said, what's good, Marq? He said, you got 2 lives up. Yeah, I do things like that. I'm 2 live, baby. I'm 2 live. So I got 2 lives up. I got one on my backup channel. The other one on the backup channel, that's a 24-hour, 7-day live stream. I got a private server, so that shit just gonna keep rolling anyway. Got to get the watch hours up over there. But type something over there like Puro, Mr. Golden, Jerry. Y'all type something over there at some point while it's running the 24-hour live so I can mod y'all up over there. Because with that being a 24-hour, 7 days a week, nonstop live shit, I might need y'all to peek in every now and then. If I'm not able to peek in, make sure ain't no shenanigans going on. Mr. Golden, I am blessed beyond words. So look, let me jump right into this, man. We got some shit to unpack. Still sharing this out. Hold on. So I was so disgusted by Puro's breakdown of the video. My boy Puro started off the video. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do Puro like that. I'll just do my reaction to it. But Puro definitely started off with some. He said, people think I be hating on Bud. Then he proceeds to hate on Bud for the rest of the video. I was like, nigga, boo this man. Boo. Puro, I think you got 1 dislike on that video. That's probably me. If you got a dislike on that video at all, it's probably me. I'm joking, bro. I didn't click the dislike on. But we got to get into this Mike Tyson hating on Terence Crawford. That's what we're gonna start at, and then I can get into this Haney thing. But let me play this clip. Y'all bear with me. That sound y'all hear is me sharing the joint. I got to talk about it, man. And I thought it was hating. Ironically, you're talking about Ryan Garcia on this video because that was part of my breakdown too. So you're gonna love it. It all fits like a hand in glove, right? Well, let's hope it's not an OJ glove. But let me plug this in. Let's hear this clip again that I was just referring to for the people who just got here who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's play it again. Oh, yeah, gotta find a spot.
No, it's in my head.
Yeah, and Tyson sound like he on something in his interview anyway. The nigga voice, you know when Mike Tyson be about to cry, like, yeah, just wanted to be hugged. It's like this nigga up here crying and shit.
But everybody know because I suffered more than him.
Yeah, Mike Tyson ass up here tripping.
And
Puro, I'm gonna leave you backstage for 1 second while I do my breakdown, because I don't want you talking over me while I disrespect you. You heard me?
Yes, I did.
I don't want you talking over me while I disrespect you first. Let me get this off first.
And whatever.
And then you can rebuttal right after that. But this Mike Tyson is clearly, in my opinion, keyword my opinion.
What up, gangsta?
My opinion.
We're not gonna continue to go back and forth about what my opinion is, right? My opinion is a fact.
It's my opinion. You got yours, and I saw yours. Everybody, whenever y'all want to, check out Puro's video. He did a video about this. That's why I got this video from. So for all the people say he don't like to do no shout outs, that's a shout out. There you go, Puro.
Thank you, sir.
Now, no matter what you talk about your past.
All right, so that's them ball glazing Mike Tyson right there. Let's fast forward.
I'm a happy guy, but I'm not.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you
Here we go. Let's start it off. Here we go. I'm about to cook Mike Tyson ear biting ass. Let's go.
picked Spence to beat Terence Crawford right before the fight.
No. I gave him a good chance.
Okay. He damn sure gave him a good chance, and he gave him a box of edibles and all of that shit. He was definitely rocking with Spence. I'm sorry. The way my mind remembers this, he was rocking with Errol Spence, but he was like, hey man, you can't let him start doing all of that. You know, when you know how Bud started bouncing around and moving his arms up and down, like, you know, getting in rhythm. He said, man, you can't let him start doing that shit, man. You got to jump on him. Like, yeah, he up there giving this nigga advice. And if I'm not mistaken, Bud did not do an interview with him leading up to the fight, correct? Pure? Nigga, put that shit down.
Sorry, I grabbed the beer.
Nah, yeah, you grabbed the line, nigga. Put that shit down. But seriously though, if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but Terence Crawford did not interview with Mike Tyson leading up to the fight, correct?
Shit, have I seen him interview with Mike Tyson? I don't remember.
That was Spence. Okay, just making sure. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Jerry the Terrataska, Brian G. He said, "Talk to him. I hear you. Salute, brother. You damn right. I'm about to talk to him." Shout out to my brother Bronze Flat Power God in the building. What up, fam? All right. So yeah, let me cook Mike Tyson crazy ass real quick. Cause Mike Tyson be letting them drugs talk to him a little too much. Mike Tyson.
This is your conscience. Put down the damn dope.
All right, let's go.
Chance. What do you think of Terence Crawford now?
Now, you know that ass whooping he just put on Spence. Listen to what Mike Tyson had to say about Terence Crawford.
Do you think he's a fighter that could have fought in any era and he's one of the all-time greats?
Now, that's a very simple question. Very simple question. It could have been, because here's the thing. We would never know, right? We would never know what he would or could have done in that era. He said, could he have fought in those eras? He didn't say beat everybody ass. He didn't say beat two-time undisputed. He said, could he have fought in that era? Before I continue, Puro, do you think Terence Crawford could have fought in that older era?
Yes.
Simple question, right?
For the fight?
No.
Now watch this.
So you still on that journey? Like I'm figuring it out.
We'll be on that journey to the day we die.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, hurry up, nigga. Dopey ass.
I want to ask you lastly about the sport. Tell you about one thing. One guy. I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you picked Spence to beat Terence Crawford right before the fight.
No. I gave him a good chance.
What do you think of Terence Crawford now? Do you think he's a fighter that
you gave him a good chance? He did not have a good chance. It was no chance. It was over from the first round on. Well, from the second round on. It was a wrap. And the first round could have went either way. But if you gave Spence the first round, you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. But he didn't have a good chance from there. It wasn't competitive. One-sided ass whooping. And it was bad. But all right.
Could have fought in any era and he's one of the all-time greats?
Could he have fought in any era? Is he one of the all-time greats? Look how quick Tyson answers this.
Oh no, listen.
Oh no. That nigga jumps right. Oh no, listen.
This is the situation.
It ain't no situation, bro. It's a simple ass question. You biting the nigga ear off was a situation. This ain't no situation. What the fuck is Mike Tyson talking about? Let's go though.
People always argue with me besides that. You know what I mean? Know what make people great fighters?
Hey, Dub, I'm going to bring you on, but you got to let me finish my rant real quick, cooking Mike Tyson before you jump in, okay? You heard me? Let me finish cooking Mike Tyson real quick. It's not going to be that much long, but you got to let me get this off.
This is the
chance. What do you think of Terence Crawford now? Do you think he's a fighter that could have fought in any era and he's one of the all-time greats?
Oh no, listen. This is the situation. People always argue with me besides that. You know what I mean? Know what make people great fighters? And they're probably not even great fighters, but know what make them great fighters?
Okay, then he just contradicted. He said, you know what made people great fighters, not even great fighters, but you know what made people great fighters. This nigga's on that dope. But all right.
They fill in the arenas.
Get the fuck out. Stop. Stop.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of this. What makes you a great fighter is filling up the arena. Jake Paul can fill up an arena. Logan and KSI fill up arena. Hello. Conor McGregor filled up arena in the boxing ring. Come on, bro. He's a great fighter. What the hell is Mike Tyson? Let's hear it again. Make sure I heard that right.
You know what I mean? Know what make people great fighters? And they're probably not even great fighters, but know what make them great fighters? They fill in the arenas. Spence brought the people there. See, he's a legendary, he's a master fighter, but he has to get the essence of fighting, and that's excitement. They bring in the people.
The essence of fighting is the excitement and putting people in the ring. Mike Tyson definitely sound like a guy who's mad that Errol Spence lost. He sound like a hater.
Never heard of
That's just my opinion. This is my opinion. Y'all can have yours. Mike Tyson sound like he being a hater right now. He said, you're being pretty critical. Nigga, I'm hosting a show. It's a pop-up episode. I needed something to talk about, nigga. Which you want me to be like everybody else and talk about other YouTubers for 3 hours? I'm cool. Talking about this. That's some hating shit, bro. He said, it don't even make sense, Lance Myers. Listen to what he said. The essence of fighting is being exciting and feeling. That fight was exciting. Terence Crawford, I ain't never seen him have no boring fight. Every fight has been exciting.
Probably not even great fighters. But know what make them great fighters? They fill in the arenas. Spence brought the people there. See, he's a legendary, he's a master fighter.
Spence, the only one that brought people there. He said, see, Spence brought, that's a YouTube daddy talking point. Mark Summers, what up? Brian G, what up?
Yeah, but he has to get the essence of fighting, and that's excitement, bringing the people.
Right.
You know?
So has Terence become that now because now the people saw what he can do?
We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, look, old boy had to help him out. We'll see. They shoot Mike Tyson some bell.
Yeah, he keep beating people, you know, because he beats people too easy, too.
Okay, now he beat niggas too easy. But it's exciting. He knocking them out. He ain't beating them easy, going 12 rounds with them. He's stopping them. He's stopping these dudes.
You know what I mean?
That's not his fault.
No, but that can hurt him financially.
No.
How's it hurting him financially? He just got a career high payday, bro. What the fuck is Mike Tyson talking about? He been the highest paid welterweight for years now. All right.
I made more money. Listen, I started making more money when Buster beat me. Because people said now the possibility he could get beat now. The possibility he could be beat.
I used to think the same thing about Floyd, though, because he never really had a nemesis. He never really had somebody, you know, besides Castillo, you know, that really gave him a tough fight, you know. And I thought maybe he still made a lot of money. You know, he still made it, but it kind of hurts. But it does hurt your legacy.
No, he made money when he fought guys who brought.
Hurt your legacy.
Yeah.
No, but
Rocky Marciano was 49-0. Did that hurt his legacy?
Regardless, he beat them easily. Yeah. But I think it does hurt your legacy. You need somebody to either beat you or at least almost beat you.
Exactly.
Well, Mike, look.
Never heard of
The
it.
fuck are they talking about, man? No disrespect to the homies, but nigga, I don't get it. I don't respect that neither. I reject your deposit. And like Pac said, we reject your deposit. I disagree with Mike Tyson. I thought that was all hate. I thought they was doing a little glazing on Mike Tyson right there. Yes, manning. Even if they disagree with him, they was yes manning. But hey, that's probably why they can get the interview, and I don't, because I don't do that. Sitting there, I'll tell a nigga the real right in front of his face. I was like, man, you was kind of getting your ass kicked, but you pulled it off though. you got to stop it. You get your ass whipped up into then. But it is what it is. Shout out to Philip H, the all-time great. My brother Cam Edwards, what up? So yeah, I thought Mike Tyson was hating on Terence. Being a great fighter is not just filling up the arena. The question wasn't even about being popular. The question was, could he have competed? Could he have fought in that era? Yes, that's a simple answer. He could have fought. We don't know if he would have beat everybody and went undefeated. But yes, he could have fought in that era. In my opinion. But that's I digress for now and I'll pass the mic. But yeah, Tyson was hating. And then he was like, Spence brought the people. How you know who came to see Spence and who came to see Bud? Because I'm gonna let you know, I was there. And when he knocked that motherfucker out, everybody was cheering. Well, not everybody. Like, it was a little corner right there, Spence family and friends, but people that were sitting around me rooting for Spence, they had to give it up. It was like, man, that was a hell of a wow. I did not expect that. They was clapping. They had to give it up. Pause. So, but you don't know you didn't check the ticket stubs, and there's no poll when you walk in. Who did you come to see? Spencer Crawford. All right, you sit over here. You check there. Or all Spence people wear red shirts and all Bud people wear blue shirts. Come on, fam. What the fuck is Mike Tyson talking about? That's the essence of fighting, being exciting. He is exciting. When the last time y'all seen Terence Crawford have a boring fight? I digress. Puro, you was here first. Dub, right side. Y'all jump in. Because I'm about to hurt some people's feelings. I know Mike Tyson, one of y'all all greats and one of y'all favorites, but motherfucker,
like your feelings are hurt, Mark.
He's a hater in this shit. He said he brought up like when I lost to Buster Douglas. Nigga, you didn't post to lose to Buster Douglas, man. You fumbled the bag. You was over there snorting cocaine and shit. Fucking prostitutes the night before the fight. See, Terence Crawford is disciplined in the ring, out the ring, year round. Lives the clean life inside the ring, outside the ring. Tyson was dirty outside the ring and dirty in the ring too. Love him, for better or for worse. But since we want to start throwing stones, oh shit, nigga live in a glass house. And word around Buster Douglas' crib, he had a glass jar that night too. But I digress. Go ahead, Puro.
Yeah, I don't think he was hating, Mark, to be honest, and I agree with him about the essence of fighting is to bring the people. You know, like yeah. I mean, they brought their fair share, but like compared to the fighters of like his era, you know, it's it's like a gladiator sport. It's like the gladiator that killed the most dudes. You know, the people loved them. You know, Bud and Errol do have their fans, but it ain't like, you know, it ain't like used to be. You get what I'm saying? Nowadays these fighters, you know, like I want to say it all started with Floyd, but like, you know, Floyd like had to create this whole persona and had to get people to watch him lose, you know. But I don't think at any point he had like truly had the people have his back, which I think is very unfortunate. I think that's the point that Mike was making, is that like the truly great ones, Muhammad Ali, you know, the ones that like had the people behind them, you know, they just, you know, that's what made them like extra special. I think that's what point he was making.
Boo! Don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. Puro, tell me that shit fell out your pocket, man. You did not mean that.
No, I mean, that's how I view boxing nowadays. I mean, excuse me, that's how I still view boxing.
Tell me this shit just fell out your pocket, man.
Puro, you do not mean that. You don't mean that.
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do.
I'm gonna put you back in the pot after Dub right side cook. Go ahead, Dub. I'm about to cook this nigga Puro, bro.
Hey man, first thing, shout out to my brother Marq Nash, man. Shout out to Puro. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Man, unfortunately, Mike is absolutely hating in this situation. I love Mike Tyson, my favorite fighter of all time. We got the same birthday, but the man is hating. It's clear hate. And you can't tell. First off, the question was, could Bud fight in that era? That was the question. So when we start talking about putting people in seats and all this other, you're filibustering. You're talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with the point. It ain't got nothing to do with the point. That's the first part. The second thing is I don't give a damn how many seats you put in the arena. If you go in there and get your ass whooped, then you get your ass whooped. It is what it is. And so all this, and what it seems like to me, it seems like that there has become this notion that just because you put asses in seats, then it makes you a special fighter. That's not true. That's simply not true. And so when we see, hey, like Mike wanted to bring out about Earl, according to him, everybody came out to see EJ. Okay, fine. I ain't got no problem with you saying that. The problem I have is he got his ass whooped. So even if you saying, so you can't tell me Earl is a special fighter without saying Bud is a more special fighter than Earl. It don't even make sense. This is ridiculous. And shout out to Mike, man. You know, like I say, I support Mike, but the man clearly was high when he was doing this interview. Clearly,
on my mama's mama, nigga. Hey, look, hey, this is for entertainment purposes. All of y'all know I would never do this shit in real life. But Mike Tyson, I need you to hold this, baby. Guard your ears, y'all. Guard your ears. That nigga gonna bite me. Hey, look, Puro. Let me tell you why I say you got to get in the pot. the essence of fighting is not just putting people in the arena. That's the essence of sports entertainment. I get that. Y'all still with me so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the deal, and this the real for real. You keep going out there getting your ass whooped every night. Those people ain't gonna keep coming out to see you, and they damn sure ain't gonna be paying buckets of money to see you. Keep going out there getting your ass whooped. So it's not just putting asses in the seats, like I said in my opening. If it was all about just putting asses in seats, shit. Logan and Logan Paul and what's the other brother? Jake Paul, KSI. They put asses in the seats all the time, so they can compete in that era. They understand the essence of fighting. Logan Paul, he's the essence of fighting. Come on, bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, Mike didn't say that's the end all be all, but like we also got to understand the history that Mike knows.
What's
like
the
Mike studied
essence of marriage? What's the true essence of marriage?
I don't know. We're not talking about marriage.
No, I'm just using it. Okay. Love, right?
I don't know. I don't. Okay, love. I guess.
Like you love somebody. So the essence,
okay, right. That makes sense.
Of that's something at its core, the glue. That's what the essence means, right? The origin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would disagree with that as far as marriage goes. I think commitment is the true essence of it. But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're doing.
I like that even better, Dub. Commitment. So but I was talking about the key word is essence.
Mm-hmm.
He said the essence of fighting is excitement, and putting.
No, it's bringing the people out. It's giving the people excitement.
Bringing the people out. But Bud ain't. Exactly. Bud is an exciting guy. He's got more knockouts, more exciting fights than Spence.
He's very exciting, but like at the end of the day, like his biggest fight, I think I would say like biggest, like where like people like had like his biggest fight was with Spence, and I'm not saying that Bud can't get there, eventually, but it doesn't feel like he would have been there already.
That his biggest fight is Spence's biggest fight is with Bud too.
No, I understand, but that's the thing, like Mike is trying to like literally
won the fight. You got to give and drop the man through a man who ain't never been.
No, he won it.
Like he had like that was a boring fight. But go ahead, Pure. I'm cutting you off.
No, you're good, Mark. No, I don't think he was trying to take away from the win or anything like that. He's just like because the initial question that they asked him is like can he compete in any era, and is he an all-time great? And I don't think he said no right away, right?
Super fast.
Yeah. And I think maybe like it would have been nice if you would have added more context. Is that if you would explain it like I'm trying to explain what I think he meant, is that like nowadays, especially nowadays, because like at the end of the day, like there's one of the few I believe Bud Errol is one of the few fighters that like they have like a general fan base, not just a certain demographic or a certain region, just like a general fan base. But like starting with like Bud and Errol and a select few, like they don't really have it like in Mike's day. I think Mike still sees boxing through the lens of when he fought.
But this is the problem. This is the problem, Piro. And I understand what you're saying. The thing is back in Mike's day, you didn't have the social media era. One of the reasons I would say Bud isn't as big as far as selling goes is because he ain't really into the social media shit, which is cool. If Bud was fighting back in those days doing what he's been doing, he'd be selling arenas out left and right. That's because he getting knockouts. He's stopping people. You know what I'm saying? Same way Mike was stopping people. And so I feel like he was very biased in his response to this in this situation. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, but in Mike's day, they didn't have social media, but I mean, like that shouldn't be a negative. It should be a positive. Like Bud should be like if I'm understanding you right, like Bud should be more popular because like with social media, like there's a lot more eyes. It's easier to like back in the day. It was just like the traditional way they would promote a fighter, and then like however fighters, depending like who you are, like get attracted to a fighter. You know what I'm saying? It should be like easier to like expose fighters to a lot more people than they used to be.
That's true. That's true. But the point, what I'm saying is if Bud was fighting in that era where there was no social media, right? Mm-hmm. Bud, he would have been promoted much more than he's been promoted because he was the one knocking people out. He was the one. See, what we're missing in this whole thing is back then the reason fighters became big is because what they did in the ring, not what they did on social media. It's because what they did in the ring. And so, in my personal opinion, I think Bud would have been even bigger than he is now back then because of what he does in the ring.
And I would agree with you on that point, Dub, because like, you know, like it's just, that's what a little bit of a point I was trying to make is that like it was just way different. Like back in those days, like yeah, it's like there was more appreciation for like what they did in the ring than like how they promoted them. You know, like nowadays it's all about like, you know, just talking a bunch of shit. You know, you get, if you get what I'm saying. Like back then, like yeah, his accolades would have held a lot much more weight than if he says anything at press conferences, if he pushes a dude, if he punches a dude. You get what I'm saying?
And we agree because of what he does in the ring. And hence the reason I'm saying when Mike says no, it's not accurate, because if Bud was doing the same thing back then, what he's doing now to these fighters, and maybe if you want to make the argument Bud wouldn't do that to those fighters, that's a whole nother conversation. But if Bud was doing what he's currently doing, he would definitely be a superstar in those days, much more than what he is now. And
yeah, but they're talking about now, though. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, but you had brought up back in the day, though, Puro.
No, I understand. I understand, and that's only because, like, you know, like back in the day, because I only brought up back in the day because, like, at least I felt like that the boxing is starting to like it means less. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit. I don't even want to call it promotion. What want to call it? A lot of the bullshit that goes into like promoting a fighter means more than like what they actually do in the ring. That's what it's starting to feel like. And that's what I think it's hurting some of these fighters.
And I just wanted to add into what Doug was saying. See, back in the day, he would have been a bigger star because he wouldn't be competing with guys who get their ass whooped, but they posting pictures of them with a new Rolex.
I agree.
Like
I agree.
That clogs the lane up. Like guys who ain't accomplished shit, but they got a new Rollie, got a new car, got a model bitch with a big booty, and so they get all the attention, versus a guy who doesn't do all that extra shit, but when it's time to go, you're going to get an exciting fight, somebody getting their ass whooped, he might get buzzed a little bit or whatever, and but he finished the job. And it's always exciting. I haven't seen him in a boring fight. And but I digress. Jerry the Terror Tasker is on line one. What's up, Jerry? Talk to me.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight?
Man,
shout out to Jerry, man. Shout out to Jerry.
Shout out to all of y'all, man, for pulling up on this pop-up, man, on some random shit. But I had to cook one. Go ahead. What's up, Jerry?
Yeah, Mike's hating a little bit, but, you know, a lot of these old fighters, and y'all seen it before, too, a lot of them, you know, hate. They're a little reluctant to give credit where credit is due. Sometimes, you know, I mean, I done heard all of them do it. Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins. I mean, they just do it. And the fighters before them were reluctant to give, you know, current fighters. They do that some. But the question and even the argument is rhetorical and even redundant in the sense that exciting. You know, that's like a movable word. I think Bud Crawford is an exciting fighter at times. I think Canelo Alvarez is an exciting fighter at times. Tyson Fury. I don't, you know, it's hard to just label a fighter flat out exciting, you know, when, no, they're not always exciting, but, you know, sometimes they are. Bud Crawford's star power, the biggest reason why he may not be the biggest star, to me, is simple. Boxing's not nearly as popular as it was when Tyson was fighting. If Bud was fighting and performing like he is and has, then he would have been a big star. You see what I'm saying? But now boxing's a fraction of what it was even in the 90s. And so no, hardly anybody is real popular. You know, he's talking about Spence like everybody came to see Spence. That's not true.
Thank you, Jerry.
He gets too high sometimes. Yeah.
Thank you, Jerry.
He gets too high sometimes. And when he gets high like that, he just gets in his thoughts, or maybe not too much in his thoughts, and he kind of just says what's like on the top of his head. I don't know, you know what I mean? You're asking the same question the next day, he might have a totally different answer, you know. But
now I ain't gonna make y'all just talk bad about Mike. Now, me and Mike got the same birthday, so y'all can't just talk bad about him. Now,
we gotta separate the man and the birthday. From the drugs. Gotta separate the man from the drugs, yo. And this, look, if you listen to that whole segment,
bad about him.
Yeah, he calling the spade, man. If you watch the whole clip, there was times he was about to cry and everything in the interview. It was like, you know how his voice get when he be about to cry in the interviews. Y'all seen Mike Tyson be about to cry in the interviews all the time. The voice, can't. I just want to be strong.
I've heard Mike say some brilliant shit before.
Yeah,
and I'm like, man, yeah, you know, but he's no different than anybody else, especially if he's buffing on that on the lettuce. You know, which he likes to do. Me too. Well,
he be on the shrooms. You know, Tyson be on them shrooms. He be on the toad.
On the toad, I still try to figure out what the damn toad is. I don't even know what that is.
You don't want to know, bro. It's stronger than weed.
It's hallucinogenic.
Yeah, there you go. Some hallucin and shit. But go ahead. Y'all pass it around.
Well, I just say, you know, overall, man, I think that if Bud fought back then and Bud was doing what he was doing, or is doing what he's doing now, and I think that Bud he could stand his own with a lot of them guys back then. I people told me for a long time, and I'm not gonna disagree with it completely, but I've heard that Errol Spence is a throwback fighter, right? You know what I'm saying? And for Bud to go in and put hands on that man the way he put hands on him, we got to consider Bud a throwback fighter. We got to consider it that way. And so, and with him stopping people, being like Marq said, I ain't never seen a boring Bud fight. Even the David Avanesian fight, I wasn't excited for the fight, but I watched it, and hell, when he started, he put hands on that man. He put hands on him. So I don't know what you want from fighters these days. It comes down to the social media era. When Ryan Garcia, respectfully, when this man is able to come and do 1.2 million pay-per-views with Tank Davis, ain't never been on pay-per-view, right? Ain't never been a champion, but he put asses in seats. So are we gonna sit here and say that Ryan Garcia is a throwback? No, he's not. He's not. We can tell by the way he's been moving. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just hard for me to listen to, because I think Mike is all the way off base with what he's talking about in this conversation.
All right, well, let's go back to
that's another thing. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I want to go back to Puro because he disagrees with us. So I want him to have his fair shake. Puro over there trying to Google some information. Go ahead, Jerry.
Well, that's another thing, you know, when he talks about great fighters are ones who put asses in seats, and you made the correct assertion, Marq, is you might be able to say that when it comes to professional prize fighting, but it's not the essence of fighting. That's just not correct to make a statement like that. The essence of fighting has to do with fighting, not so much popularity. Now, and like, again, I say it's a rhetorical thing because, let's be honest, most great fighters are exciting. But again, they're exciting at times. You know, nobody's exciting every second of every round. But to me, there's a clear distinction between what Mike is saying, what makes a great fighter. He's saying what makes a great fighter is they have to be popular. And that's just not the case. But it oftentimes is the case that great fighters are popular, but it's not the case that they have to be. They don't have to be. And the Jake Paul and Logan Paul is a great example of that.
Man, I was cooking in Warner Bro. You can tell I've been thinking about I was thinking about that. I was like, I can't wait to get home and talk some shit about Mike Tyson.
And this is the crazy thing. The crazy thing, Marq, is if you look at just asses in seats, like a lot of people want to tell me, like you said, Logan, Jake, KSI, these people, they doing all type of crazy pay-per-view numbers, and they YouTube boxers. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even. I think out of all of them, Jake Paul, he the one that's actually on the track to actually try to be a real boxer. But look at the numbers they doing. They doing bigger numbers than Tank. bigger numbers than Canelo. They doing, and so are we gonna say that Jake Paul is the face of boxing? Hell no, we ain't gonna say that because we understand the game. I'm just saying that overall, I done heard people argue me down that because Devin Haney sold 50,000 pay-per-view, he don't deserve a fight with Tank. How does that work? It doesn't make sense, man. And what I truly believe is they utilize these pay-per-view numbers to protect fighters, to stop individuals from having to make the fight, so they can tell you, well, you don't deserve this fight because you ain't did this on pay-per-view. Whereas it's like, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't watch this man beat twice the competition that your favorite fighter done beat, and they ain't trying to get in the ring together. Why not? That's what we need to see. And so it's the protection league out here.
Hey, look, but that was the same thing they did with Crawford. You know, he was more accomplished than Spence and all his opponents, but he wasn't worthy of the fight. And I think that's the dumbest shit ever. Let me add on to that, because all you gentlemen are making a great assessment of this. But here's the deal, and here's the real for real. Why the fuck should a fan care how many pay-per-views it? Like, motherfuckers really been like, I'm trying to find motherfuckers after every fight. First thing they do on Monday morning, they start looking for the pay-per-views. What it sell, what it sell, what it sell. So they can have a self-fulfilling prophecy. If it did good, hey, he's a star like we thought. If he did bad, we're gonna talk shit about him. Oh, he ain't nobody, he don't deserve whatever the next level in competition is. Shout out my sister Lisa Bells, Drew's Gaming Lounge, Kimbo Slice. Welcome back from the grave, Kimbo. Damn. Kimbo Slice lives again in my chat. But rest in peace to Kimbo Slice for real though. So, but you guys get what I'm coming from, right? Why the fuck should a fan care what the hell a pay-per-view does or doesn't do? Did you buy it? That's all that matters. Did you support it? Because the main people out there, they don't. I mean, you didn't go to the fight. I get it. That shit isn't super expensive, right? But the pay-per-view, you know the pay-per-view, you know the fight is coming for months. You get what I'm saying? You know it's gonna be about.
I didn't care, Mark. They shouldn't care.
Like, yeah, you shouldn't care. You can take $10 a week for the next 8 weeks out your check, and you got the $80 for the fight. $10 a week. Put that to the side. No, man. People want these fans look for a reason to hate on shit, and I get it. Shout out to LeBron 9817. Because here's the deal: we live in a society that rewards that type of content. Negative content gets rewarded. Some of my biggest videos, you put the word exposed in the video. Ooh, he exposing somebody. Like, but a lot of people don't got hip to that. Like, yo, that's capping. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news. Yeah, man. And when you watch the news on your regular TV, that's the same shit you see up there. Toxic shit. Some niggas get murked, killed, robbed. Then they'll do a heartwarming story. This child right here had cancer and blah, blah, blah. And she got a new wig. Then we go back to some more murder and robberies and some terrorist attacks and some Donald Trump shit and Biden shit. And that's pretty much it. And then we'll do that same shit every week at 5 p.m. See you tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But we live in a society that's toxic, and shit rewards negative behavior and bad behavior and negative headlines. People like some of the popular videos on YouTube, going at another YouTuber. You get your most views when you going at somebody else a lot of times. So people like that drama. They like the toxicity. Why? I mean, maybe it goes to the beginning of the times, you know?
Now, Mark, it goes into what society is moving toward today. And this goes in general, and I don't want to get on the soapbox about this, but negative shit sells. That's what sells in today's society. You know what I'm saying? I remember my great grandmother, she told me way back when I was a jit, what she say? She said, hey, if you watch the news, be prepared for negative news. That's what you're gonna get. And she was one of the first people to tell me this at 83 years old. So it is what it is. It's the society that we're in now. And I think we could all agree that society is starting to deteriorate to some degree. So it is what it is.
I mean, negativity is always sold.
Mark,
it's not just this day and age.
Damn.
I didn't
Mark,
hear
you
both
heard
of
me explain. I don't know why. We've had this conversation before, and I can tell you, and I'll just speak for me as opposed to speaking for what fans do. I look at the pay-per-view numbers not because I want to say, oh, look, you didn't sell any pay-per-view. I look at them because I know boxing, above all professional sports, evolves around the money. And when you don't generate money in pay-per-view sales in today's boxing, I know that means the fights that I likely want to see have less of a chance of happening. And Devin Haney recently is a perfect case. If Devin Haney would have sold 1.2 million pay-per-views in there, I can't say for sure, but I think that there'd probably be more talks of more serious intention from Tank's camp to fighting him. So I don't look at the numbers for that reason. I look at it for that reason.
There was a time when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather were going back to back with high ass pay-per-view numbers. And like, now granted, Floyd's were higher, but this was leading up, and it still took 5 years for that shit.
Yeah, but that's why, because they both were selling so good with
but
other.
that defeats that's what you see what I'm saying? That defeats your argument. If one, bro, that's not an exception. That's happened. Exception. I can give you another time.
Tell me. What?
You just seen it.
Who?
You seeing it now where guys are thinking they can do better without the other guy. Well, I'm doing good without you, and I'm doing good without you. Wilder and AJ, we still ain't got that fight.
Yeah,
because both guys are making a lot of money, and they still ain't fought each other yet.
Yeah, and that's why, because they haven't really needed to, because they're both
that's my
making a lot of
point.
money.
Well, Jerry, you're making my point for me then. And it goes against what you said. If Haney would have went out there and sold $1.5 million, that don't mean that, according to history, that doesn't mean we're one step closer to him versus Tank or not. Whether he does good or whether he does bad.
According to history, that's what makes the fights, when the fighters become bona fide stars.
We still ain't got Wilder. Hey, look, 5 years, 6 years.
Let me finish. However, it's not just cut and dry, and I'll admit that. And Manny and Floyd's case is very clear. They were making loads of money without fighting each other. They knew that they were going to cash that ticket in the end, just like they did, and they knew that. Bob Arum knew when he signed Cotto and Mosley and Margarito, that was all big paydays for him and Pacquiao. Mayweather knew when he fought the same guys, big paydays. But they knew in the end that they would cash that check. To me, that's the exception.
In the end. When is the end? Sometimes the end never comes. You know, sometimes there's fights out there we just never get. We didn't get Leonard versus Aaron Pryor. We didn't get Mayweather versus Paul Williams. We didn't get Paul Williams versus Pavlik. We didn't get, I can keep going, bro. We didn't get
Floyd Winky.
Oh,
my bad.
Like, it was no, I'm just saying we can keep going with fights that, damn, we just never got that one. Or we get it at a time where it's like fucked up. It's like we finally got the Roberto Duran Leonard trilogy way too late. Roy Jones versus Hopkins rematch way too late.
That ain't got shit to do with what we're talking
about.
No, we're talking
about. Hold up. What you mean? We're talking about. Hold up, Jerry. You just said, okay. Let me tell you what I was trying to mean then. If you don't get it, let me break it down for the people just pulled up too. Jerry said if Haney would have did better numbers, and we still don't know the official numbers, but he said he put out example. If he did $1.5 million, that fight would be happening, right? Or no?
Well,
because my argument,
what I said was I'm not certain.
No. But my argument, Jerry, was we wouldn't
be a lot more.
And I said, and my logic said history shows us that's not true. We'll still be waiting we can still be waiting 5 or 6 years to get the fight, especially with them being on different sides of the street. We can still be waiting 5 or 6 years if one guy does good, because we seen guys do good and decent without each other, go off, make millions of dollars, both have Hall of Fame careers, never fought each other. It happens.
It sounds to me like what you're saying, and I'm in total disagreement with it, but it sounds like what you're saying is that in today's era, pay-per-view sales don't matter much into matchmaking, and I disagree with that.
Fair enough. What I was saying is fans shouldn't be giving a fuck of what a pay-per-view sold or not. Did you buy it? Monday morning, first thing niggas want to do.
That's why we care.
And that's why I said I think that's that shit don't matter because guys are still not fight each other. Manny Pacquiao was doing good. Floyd was doing good. Guys are doing good without each other, especially if they making millions of dollars without them. It gets to the point egos get in the way. People don't want to bend the knee, or we get to fight too late. Guys don't got knocked out already. Still be a successful event, but come on, bro. Look when y'all got Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. The fuck? Still sold $1 million in the time where people don't do $1 million. But come on, bro.
Roy Jones was never.
Jerry, I gotta pass the mic to somebody else, Jerry. That was a segue.
Pass it on.
No, it's cool. Point. No, you cool. Yeah, absolutely. You did. And we don't have to agree. That's what made this shit so dope. BVO Boxing, what up?
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, yo. I'm happy to be here, sitting on the internet talking to strangers about boxing.
Facts.
Hey, I was just happy to see a little Sugar Ray Leonard, man, calling out Haney, man. I thought that was huge, man. I don't know where you at in the show, but to see Ryan Garcia do this, it's like
you ain't been listening to what we was just talking about. You been on the panel right here for about.
No, I just got in, man. I just seen you was on the
panel for 20 minutes. You didn't hear me and Jerry going back and forth. Okay.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about. Here you go, man.
I can fuck with you. I can fuck with you too, man.
Trying to bully the black man.
No.
Oh, here we go with the black man. Here we go.
Look, because he said Sugar Ray Leonard. I knew he was on the bullshit when he called Ryan Garcia Sugar Ray Leonard.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I got to say it real quick. You got to stop this nonsense calling Ryan Garcia Sugar Ray Leonard. You got to stop this nonsense. Go ahead, BVO. I apologize.
Tell me, BVO, why is Ryan Garcia the young Sugar Ray Leonard? Tell us that, bro.
We talking about his attributes. We're not talking about greatness or accomplishments. We talking about his attributes. Same height, same kind of speed. Only thing you could probably say different is, Sugar Ray Leonard had a way better pair of feet than Ryan. That's the only thing. But I'm saying attributes wise, if he can put it together, I feel like Ryan's probably the most talented at 140.
That's it. All you think he got better than Ryan Garcia's better footwork?
I'm talking about I'm not talking about him I'm talking about just what they bring to the table. Yeah. Is very similar set, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
together.
Your mic cut out.
Might have another
God telling you to be quiet. Say that last part again. Your mic cut out.
No, what I was saying was that with Ryan, I'm not saying overall he's like Sugar. I mean, of course not now, but I'm saying attributes. If he can put it together, he got DJ as a trainer. I think he'd be good, man. If he can put it all together, man, I think he'd be special, man. You seen the little shoulder roll. I mean, the dude can do anything. We just got to just get him into some big fights, man. You see,
this nigga trolling.
This man said the worst shoulder roll we'd have never seen. I'm gonna be quiet. Let me be quiet.
And you know what's funny?
I get what he's trying to say, though.
Trolling, yo.
To speak to my brother Doug.
Let me timestamp this. I gotta make this a clip. Go ahead. Please continue. I want to hear more of this. Go ahead, BVO.
To speak to my brother Doug's point, you gotta remember if Ryan had waves in the beard. No, just saying to speak to
you breaking up.
To my brother Dub, if Ryan had waves in the beard, great fighters try things. That's what they do. They try to see what they can do. They try things out. It might have been a little bit ugly, but the guy wasn't hitting him as much. I mean, I'm telling you, physically,
bro, you gotta fix your audio,
right, man. Like I said,
bro, you gotta fix your audio. You black out.
Hold on.
I get what BVO's trying to say, though, Mark. Unfortunately, it's like, since the comparison is to like one of the greatest fighters that I've ever seen, people are like, oh, yo, come on now, you're trolling. But I get what he's trying to say. He's just trying to compare skill sets.
You don't get what he's trying to say because you couldn't hear what he was saying. His mic been cut out.
I heard
you don't agree with that? All right, go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
You don't apologize, bro. Don't apologize, bro. Come on.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean that's what I think he was trying to say. Because obviously, Ryan Garcia is no shit. No, yeah. It's like fucking never heard of it. All that shit. But at the end of the day, yeah. I also wanted to make a point.
Y'all know I rock with Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear me now?
I like Ryan, but I'm never gonna say he's a Sugar Ray Leonard, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, it's a bad comparison. Yeah.
I got my mic fixed. If that's what
what I was.
You sound a little worse. You sound a little worse, respectfully, BVO. You sound a little worse.
That's why I said if that's what you call it, Dub. I'm trying to be a nice guy. People say,
man, I see her trying to jump the black man. That's the first thing I want to do is jump me. I get it. But no, all I'm basically saying is that you look at the attributes.
Victim.
Huh?
I said just like the blacks playing victim. You have a victim mentality, brother. You need to be strong. Stand up against the oppressive panel. Nigga be pro-black YouTube leaders, man. Pro-black YouTube leaders still living with a bitch and a mama. They bitch's mama.
You know, I'm on here with my brother Dale Farrakhan, man. I gotta be very careful what I say.
He gonna
cut me off.
Yeah, fuck out of here, nigga. Go ahead.
But no, I think Ryan's attribute wise.
Nigga, your audio ain't fixed, man. Yo, I'm about to
say what you want.
So we need you out the classroom, B. You gotta fix your audio. Shout out to my brother Boone Ware watching on Instagram. Shout out to Poison Ivy. What's up? Regine 212. See y'all over there on the Instagram live. Appreciate y'all pulling up too. Simulcasting shit on the IG live. Keep telling niggas click the link to pull up over here, join the regular chat.
BVO, man, you got to fix your audio, bro. Like we truly, no bullshit. We can't hear you. We can't hear what you're saying when you keep cutting out.
You'll talk and then you'll say,
cut out.
BVO, this how I go. You'll be like, man, this is the most important thing you need to know about Ryan Garcia.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And that's why I think Ryan Garcia is the best. I be like, what, nigga? I ain't hear nothing. And I don't know if that's part of your character right here, man. And you trolling me. The black Skip Bayless up here, nigga. He the black Skip
no. That funny nigga like I'm on my mind. I gotta be Skip Bayless.
He Skip Bayless.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Ludicrous comparisons are a part of the YouTube, though. So, like, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, a knee jerk, I think.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying is true, Carol. I mean, at the end of the day, Ryan physically, especially, I think got the most physical talent out of everybody. It just
he's got a lot of tools, yeah. You know, it's just like
stop that shit, man. You ain't got to be nice to everybody, man.
I ain't trying to be nice. No, I mean, like, I'm fanboying for Ryan a little bit because I'm a Ryan fan. No, but at the end of the day, you say?
I am too, but like, come on, bro. I'm a Ryan.
No, I know, but it's like Dub would. Or not even Dub, but like Shakur and Devin and Tank, you know, they'll compare him to like fighters that like they're like they fight nothing like. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like ever since I started on YouTube, they give like crazy fucking
Ryan last fight, bro. I got a lot of questions, bro. I ain't never seen him look like that. But but for me, I also too, I was like, I think his ribs still fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was guarding that shit and turned it. He was scared to get hit there. Or like he got hit there at one point, or he blocked. You know, he got hit there at one point. He was like, "Whoa!" He, started seeing the ghost of Tank Davis in that ring. He was like, "Not no more, not tonight."
Yeah. No, I heard that he made it. A very good point.
That nigga was doing the tooted and booted. I ain't call that no shoulder roll. That was the tooted and booted. That nigga turned his back and put his ass up. That nigga, we call that the fetal position, not shoulder roll. That nigga he did the standing fetal position.
Hey man, but the thing is, that's what fighters do, man. Great fighters try things, man. Man, they look ugly.
He did the leave me alone.
Bruh, great fighters don't try no nonsense that they ain't practiced. Great fighters, what great fighters do is they go into into their camps and they practice what they're gonna do in the fight. Ryan came out and told you himself, I ain't never practiced this shit, but I'm gonna try it anyways, and it looked horrible. So you can't. I'm not saying Ryan not a good fighter. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he not a great fighter. He ain't proved shit yet. He ain't fought nobody outside of Tank Davis, which he lost to. He ain't fought nobody that we could consider a great opponent.
He beat a two-division champion, Javier Fortuna. What are you talking about?
Javier Fortuna is not he's not a legend in the sport of boxing.
He a two-division champion.
Nobody has got a legend.
Nobody
has got a legend in their generation.
Is Lomachenko not a legend?
No.
Okay. No. All right. Now Lomachenko. So Lomachenko, he trashed too, right?
No.
I never said he was trash.
No one said he was trash.
Legend, bro. Come on.
We gotta see. We gotta see what's going on. We gotta see what's going on.
Hold on. What do y'all define legendary? Like he can y'all would y'all not say he's a Hall of Famer?
Canelo's a legend.
No. I want to stay with one at a time. Like
I'll let Bivio go.
What Loma's done, right? It's kind of legendary, right? 2-time gold medalist, 3-division champion, unified, and multiple.
I wouldn't say it was legendary.
Unified in, or did he unify in all 3? Has he unified?
No. He unified in 2. He unified in 2.
Okay. What? 35 and 30.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty impressive. That's Hall of Fame shit. Like he's a legend in his country. Ain't no other little nigga in Ukraine walking around did that shit in the whole country.
You got the Klitschko's though.
We're kind of like nitpicking to call him a legend. For me, a legend is a fighter that does something I've never seen before or something that's very rarely done.
Okay, tell me how often people get 2 gold medals, become 3-time unified, 3-time champion, 2-time unified.
I don't count the Olympics or
no. That makes you who you are, bro. That was a fight.
Yeah, but I don't count it. I don't count it at all. I'm just saying me. I'm just saying me.
The Hall of Fame counts it.
No, it doesn't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Makes you you said what makes you a legend, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but like you said, the Hall of Fame counts it, and like no, they don't.
Okay. You don't.
Well, they don't.
Piro.
I know they don't. The amateurs has their own like a Hall of Fame. Like it's
when you go pro, they consider when people scroll off your accolades, bro, as a fighter, they call that out, bro.
Yeah. But I personally, I don't because like amateurs have it's like night and day from the pro.
The point is, you have your own rules for what a legend is, and then we gotta.
We all do.
Yeah. Most people don't.
Well, I ask y'all this.
Is Lomachenko
called an opinion.
Piro. Is Lomachenko a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Okay, then. What are we talking about?
You said legend, bro. You said legend, bro.
You said legend.
You don't around legend, bro.
I forgot.
The Hall of Fame of it, that means you legend.
Yeah, Italian stallion Rocky Balboa is in the Hall of Fame. Come on, bro.
No, we're talking about they got different segments of Hall of Fame too.
I know.
Contributor.
I don't need a history lesson on the Hall of Fame, right? I know what the Hall of Fame is
on YouTube. I was saying that that was me in 2020 telling all of y'all that. 2019, I was telling y'all that.
What? Telling us what?
That's my bar.
No, I've been saying that since 1996, bro. Come on.
Okay, well, you on YouTube saying it on these.
I know this, bro, but you say like you invented like
like you're using it out of context and you're not using it in a good faith argument, sir.
I am using it in a good faith argument.
They got in the Hall of Fame too, right? Promoters in the Hall of Fame. We're talking,
and we also know that Lomachenko is still an active fighter, and he still hasn't been elected to the Hall of Fame, right?
And if you, bro, the whole point. Okay, now he got Like I said, Puro just want to argue, yo. You gotta.
No, I don't want to argue, Mark. It's like I'm giving my opinion, and you don't agree with it, and that's cool.
We don't care if we agree or don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta agree.
No, I know, and I'm just giving you like I'm just answering your guys' question. I mean, like if you guys don't like the answer, I mean,
no. You said he was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that was I would consider him a Hall of Famer, but then anyway.
Is he an all-time great? I wouldn't say that. I mean, he's okay.
Yeah, he's not an all-time great.
He's the same dude who told Manny Pacquiao he didn't want to fight, and Manny Pacquiao said he would come down and fight him. So it's a couple things with Loma that you can hold against him. But I forgot my man Dub is a part of the Devin Haney fan club, so he's gonna boost Loma up because that's Devin Haney. Devin Haney's his guy, but I still ain't seen Dave.
Look at him. Look how you trying to bait.
I just say never seen Dub or Bill Haney, ever call out Tio, man. So it's like we know what it is. You want to fight a little guy and tank. You don't want to fight somebody your size. You want to fight a little guy.
And this is why Tio loses and this is why you've lost every debate I've ever seen. You are over 30 in the field, bro.
That is a erroneous point. That's not true. That's not true.
You're over 30. You get smoked every day on your own channel every week.
Oh wow.
Me, you get debate.
I gotta tell you this, BBO. Hold on, real quick, BBO. I just gotta say, thank you. If you're gonna put me on the same level as Bill Haney, hey, I appreciate it. That's all I got for you. That's all I got.
That's not a compliment, Dub.
It's really not, but
this man is okay. All right, and then here go to nonsense.
you know, Bill Haney type of dude that'll steal your phone, help you look for it, man. But it is
I
what it is.
done heard you say it multiple times. So.
Just trying to tell you, man.
Hold on. You ever met Bill Haney?
I met him before.
Okay, where did you meet him at?
I met him in Cleveland, downtown in Tower City.
All right, now, did he steal your phone or something? Like, what was that interaction?
No, it's a joke, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Why would you say that, man? That is very slanderous, bro. Don't say that. You don't call him in. Like don't say that. Like, that's crazy, nigga. You wildin', nigga.
Hey, it's funny you will say that, but then say no. He a good guy, but I mean, come on, y'all got to stop this nonsense, man. Y'all got to stop the nonsense.
I mean, you never stop the nonsense, Dub. Why we got to stop?
Yeah, you don't. Hey, but no, he was a cool dude. We actually, I seen him later because a friend of mine played on the Browns, and we was talking and stuff. He cool. He a real cool cat, man. Real cool dude.
Hey, look, while you bullshitting, yo, I had a manager one time when I worked at a damn furniture store. Like, it was like one of those rent-a-center, rent-a-nigga type places, right? Motherfucker, the manager stole her friend's phone and sold it to me. She was a crazy ass old bitch, man. Her son had got murdered in Cali and shit, and she was wilding out. But she was definitely not qualified for the job. The only reason she got the job because the owner of the company used to go to the bar where she made drinks at all the time and liked her. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it takes.
Bartender, yeah. He was like, he put that bitch in charge of the furniture store. Now we got to teach her how to do the job, and this bitch sniffing cocaine in the bathroom and shit. Blew my mind. But I was like, yo, I'm looking through this phone right now because I could see the text message between her and the lady. She was like, yeah, I ain't seen it and all that stuff because the lady got a new phone, but you know, it's still messages still popping up in the old phone. I was like, yo, I don't want this. I took her back the phone and shit. She was like, yeah, it don't matter. That bitch be losing shit all the time. That's on her. I was like, yo, but she didn't lose it. You found, I couldn't believe it. And it told me a lot about her character. So it's funny that you said that because I know somebody like that in real life. And I was like, yo, steal your phone and help you look for it. Now that's fucked up, son. That's the fucked up nigga, yo. Don't put that body on. That's crazy. All right, man. You always be having these little hot takes about these black fathers, man. Like, you said that you know what I'm saying? You went at Kenny Porter. You don't win at Bill Haney. Like,
you don't say about Kenny Porter. I know Kenny Porter in real life. I'll never say that about Kenny, man.
You don't say nothing about Kenny?
No, Kenny's one dude, man. I ain't never said that.
No. You was talking about LeVar Ball. You was talking bad about LeVar Ball. And you used Bill Haney in that too. You was like, he the LeVar Ball of boxing or some shit like that.
Yeah. Which is true.
But you said it like that's a bad thing though. LeVar Ball got 3 sons in the NFL. I mean, in the NBA. That's not easy to do.
I mean,
you know how many people out here got 3 sons? And he can't get them on. He can't even get them on working with him at the damn airport. They're gonna fuck up his pension.
I'm gonna tell you something that people don't know. If you start any sport, like I started playing football in kindergarten. If you play any sport at a very, very young age, the chances of you going to the NFL or whatever sport league you want to go to are very high if you start early.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you grow into it as well, and you got any kind of decent talent,
play football all over the place. It's only 1,800 people in the league, bro.
I'm telling you what I know from somebody who went. Like everybody I know that ever was in as an NFL was like we all started like in kindergarten, 4 or 5 years old.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if you start them as early as LeVar and Devin did, and Bill did, you're usually gonna get that type of product.
Okay.
Not in every case, but in most cases.
No. You're not gonna usually get that. It's the minority who gets that.
Yeah.
It's the minority. And so when you say usually, I did. Go ahead. I apologize.
Yeah, go ahead. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers I know that play football since they was kids, and them niggas right there back in my hometown, working at the factory.
doing normal
I
nigga
played
shit.
football since I was a kid, bro. I didn't make it to the NFL. Shit.
Some shit is genetics, BVO.
Exactly, bro. Too small, bro.
Your genetics.
When I was
you're not gonna be 6 feet. You're not gonna be able to. I know you're not gonna weigh 240 pounds. If so, you're gonna be a little tubby 240 pounds. And that don't mean you're gonna be a running back. You might be too slow. You ain't got the, you know what I'm saying? I'm just short and stocky. Like, I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I see.
Genetics matter, bro.
Facts,
well, you know,
LeBron being 6'8" didn't just happen, bro. That's genetics.
And I had hands like Shannon Sharp, bro. Shit, bro. But I can't compete with Gronkowski, man.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm more or less okay. I'll give an example. When I was going to school, right, and it was a guy who was in 8th grade. He ended up making NFL. This dude was like God in high school, so I kind of knew early on that he was going to make it, and then he ended up making it. I'm not saying everybody, but if you have some of the physical tools and you got the right teaching, young, you're usually going to make it. That's not for everybody, but I'm 6'5.5". Everybody's not going to have the height and all that good stuff.
And you like 480, right?
You goofball, I'm 340, man.
You 340, right?
Yep.
Fuck 340, nigga. You they don't need a bouncer, nigga. You are the door. You just stand there. Like, ain't nobody getting past that, man. Like, you one of them Mayweather security guard ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? You could be on the Great Wall with Mayweather, cracking jokes and shit. Mayweather be like, this nigga kind of funny. You need to put him on stage. Had you telling Mayweather had you telling jokes opening night at Girls Collection on Thursday. All right, but
they say only like the 1% of the population ever plays professional sports.
But
very
genetics. First of all, it's a lot of things going to it. First of all, your parents have to dedicate that shit to you. Take the time or half the time and the money, energy, and resources to put you in some of those sports. They got to buy uniforms, shit like that. Some sports you need.
I never bought it. I'm gonna give you an example of me in my projects.
Hold on. Let me finish. Because that's just one segment, right? That has to happen. The interest has to be there. Motherfucker can just be big as hell and just like, I want to play video games. You want to play basketball and football on the Xbox, not go outside and like them boys rough. I heard them boys hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that. But then puberty and hormones start kicking in. You want to start fucking with the girls. You going raw, making babies early. You get what I'm saying? You fucking up the plan.
Also depends on the sport.
Or you start fucking around in that street life, and then you want to be like this other nigga we gonna talk about soon. What we talked about the other day. Him and his new girlfriend don't kill the other girl. The fuck? Like, people, like, shit happens, man. Health. Hey, look, your heart ain't beating the way it's supposed to be. You get what I'm saying?
Politics.
It's just so much to go into it, man. Like, it's a lot that goes into it, man. And that's just to even get on the bench, bro. That's just to even make the team.
Not even make the team, or to be on the D League team or G League. I think it's G League now. Is it G League?
G League.
Whatever it is. I know niggas who was killing as far as basketball. I know they was killing, and they weren't able to make it. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's a small minority, and for you to say that the majority of individuals who do this from a young age, no, that ain't how it works. It's a lot of people who do it from a young age.
He said I could
be wrong.
Made it to the league. Go ahead.
Let me just say this. So, okay, in my building, I know 10 guys that made it to the NFL. I know about 6 guys that made it to the NBA. So where I'm at could be different. I mean, down the street from me, we seen probably the second greatest player of all time, LeBron, come. So in my little area, a lot of cats made it to the league. There was like an ecosystem to do that. So it's a little different in Cleveland and Akron. So it's a little different here than it might be in other places. Because I mean, if you can play, they're gonna give you the tools. I mean, I think when I went to private school, my grandma had to pay $8 a year, and tuition was like $37,000 a year. You know, for high school. You know what I mean? So, and my grandma had to pay $8. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not saying everywhere, but if you're in the right ecosystem, and you start young enough, you got the tools, you're gonna probably make it.
BVO, you from Cleveland, Ohio, right?
Yeah.
I'm from a small town. If I told you where I'm from, you ain't never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. And what I'll tell you is I know that me and my AAU team, we went and we faced the best. You know what I'm saying? We played Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, he was my year. We played Ty Lawson. We played against these dudes. You know what I'm saying? In AAU tournaments. We played second in one of the AAU tournaments that we played in Texas.
Also,
and with us placing second, the niggas on my team ain't nobody in the NBA. I know multiple people, and mind you, Lou Williams, Bill, damn, what's Bill's last name? I can't call his last name right now. But I done seen individuals, Josh Smith. I done been around these dudes. But at the same time, it don't happen at the same rate. You feel me? These dudes were special even then, and even though we were good enough to play second in the tournament. Ain't nobody from our team go to the NBA, but we played second in that tournament, and this is a national tournament, so it doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the right eyes on you. You got to have the right people behind you, and I would make a motion right now, Marq Nash, for us to move forward in the conversation, because this conversation ain't going nowhere, in my opinion.
You guys need to bring up luck too. Luck has a lot to do with it too.
Yep.
That's what I said.
Right place, right time. Even guys like LeBron and Kobe ended up moving high schools to another school that got them more exposure too. You remember that?
Carmelo Anthony going to Oak Hill.
I mean, from
like
I'm gonna tell you that from the moment.
But also too, you was a big guy for a long time, right? You've always been like the biggest kid in class or tallest kid too, right? Or no? Or did you hit a late?
One of them, yeah, one of them. Yeah, one of them for sure.
So with shit like that, bro, some shit might come a little easier to you just because of your size and the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a physical game and your size. Like, you already, like you said, you 340, 6'5", nigga. Like, bruh, ain't too many. It's gonna take another guy about that size or bigger, and he got to run through you. You know what I'm saying? What position you played again?
Right guard.
See what I'm saying? Fucking guard.
But this the thing I'm saying. This is the thing I'm saying. What I'm saying, my experience might not be the norm because of how it was set up. Where they got a bunch of guys in this area who really find they used to call it project pillagers, man. They come to the projects in different places and they see the kids. They get them early, train them. Not everybody make it, but a lot of people do. I mean, Travis Kelce came from my high school. I mean, y'all see what he did. Brian Hoyer. I mean, you know, it just seemed like if you get the right
same coaches, I had the same coaches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they got a system. Yeah, people come to y'all high school just to go there because y'all got a system to get people to the league.
Yeah, but they got that like at the elementary school level too.
Nah, that's there, bro. I know some places where you lucky if you got somebody in the fucking in the county that went to the league, let alone your high school. You know, some people it just don't happen like that, but it's all good though. Yeah. Once you build it, man, they'll come, right?
Yeah, man.
With that said, let's get back to this boxing shit, man, because I got one more topic I want to talk about. It's on some deep shit with Anthony Edwards. If y'all know, you know, but that shit gonna be a fun one right there. Anybody got anything else for this Haney Garcia joint?
Yeah, I'd like to say one thing.
Go for it.
Ryan Garcia, like that. What everybody say, you know, I like Ryan. I think Ryan can fight, but to put his name with Ray Leonard's is blasphemy. If you ask me, it's not even close. And also, I would add legends. When you talk about legends, to me, you know, it's a subjective term, but to me, that term legend should be reserved for the absolute legends. And that's a short list, if you ask me. For example, Lennox Lewis and Klitschko, too, both were great heavyweight champions and had great runs, and they're Hall of Famers, but I wouldn't call them legends. Ali, yeah, legend. Lomachenko is a Hall of Famer, but I certainly wouldn't call him a legend. I don't think just being in the Hall of Fame automatically makes you that a legend. That should be reserved, at least in my opinion, for the absolute top tier fighters that transcended the sports a bit. Even Tyson got beat by Lewis, but I would say Tyson's a legend and Lewis isn't. Not just because, you know, what Tyson did in the ring, but being the youngest heavyweight champ and this and that, but it was more than just what he done there. Just my 2 cents.
Yeah. But let me say this, because fair enough, because that's not even one of the questions I had on the docket, but I got to put a bow on that, and we got to move forward, because I did have one more question about this, and that was the main topic. Can Haney and Ryan, because as y'all know, they are in negotiations. That came out on Twitter. Ryan said, hey, look, we're in negotiations. And Haney said no cap. And he confirmed. So there's no cap in that. They are in negotiations. So it appears it's possible we can get that scrap. And I'm all for that, right? Both guys are available. Let's see how that works. Can that fight be bigger, though? Is that fight bigger? Is Haney versus Ryan, is that bigger than Haney versus Tank?
No.
Is what can Haney?
No.
Okay. And everybody say no to that. Cool.
Yeah, I would say no. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's bigger. I don't think it's bigger.
Now, is it possible Haney versus Garcia can do better than Tank versus Garcia did? Is that possible?
No.
Because the glow is already done, because Ryan lost already.
Because there's no Floyd involved.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
Haney doesn't have the fan base like that. I'm sorry, Dub. I cut you off. I apologize.
No, go ahead, Piero. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's just Haney doesn't have the fan base like Tank did, like, you know. And then it was built up for years, man. I remember them as like we had like 2 fights, and I remember like Tank was real young, and they asked him, "Is like so what's like one mega fight that you think will happen later down in your career?" He's like, "I think me and Ryan would be big." I still remember that. I think Ellie was asking him that question. So at the end of the day, like Tank and Ryan was built for a cool minute, but like for like the Haney fans and the Garcia fans have been watching him since the amateurs. Like that fight has a low key a bit of a buzz too. That's why I really want to see it, because like, you know, they're 3-3. I want to see who, you know, breaks that tie.
And I
Ryan
agree.
beat him 3 times. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, BVO.
No, I was just saying he beat him 3 times already. So I mean,
yeah, 3-3.
Yeah. But they both beat each other 3 times. That's the thing.
Yeah, correct.
Hence what Piero was saying. I'll say this: the reason I'm interested in the fight, I think Devin beats Ryan. When it comes to the fight, I think Devin beat Ryan easily, in my opinion. And y'all know I'm a Devin fan, so y'all gonna call me biased regardless. I got it. What I'm looking for is if because I'm looking for what the pay-per-view sales will do. And Mark, this is why. I know we talked about this earlier about fans looking at pay-per-views. They criticized Devin so hard for doing 50,000 with Regis. Well, the same person who came out with those numbers came out and said, well, Tank did 61,000, 62,000 with this fighter. Tank did 73,000 with this fighter. Nobody ever talked about that. Matter of fact, when that individual came out with it, I don't want to call no names. When he came out with it, they said he was capped. But now they're using those same numbers. So what I'm looking for is because we did see Ryan and Tank do that 1.2 million. What does Devin and Ryan do? If that's anywhere, if it's any higher than what the current promotion is, it kind of gives us the opportunity to see what the numbers really are, who really is the pay-per-view star. And the reason I want to see that is because I'm tired of niggas using pay-per-views as a reason to duck fighters and not make fights happen. Damn the pay-per-view numbers. Damn them, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck about them. But now, because of these individuals, respectfully, I say it respectfully, because of these individuals, I got to get on the same level and I got to look at it, because now I got to go and try to argue with their ass about why the fight should happen regardless of the pay-per-views, which is probably not smart on my part, but that's just the argument, the argumentative individual in me. So I know it ain't smart, but that's just me.
Go ahead.
I think no matter what you do, man, you got to remember Devin Haney is a very boring fighter. So it's not gonna be action packed. You're gonna see a guy who's gonna try to box him. The thing about
BVO, real quick, let me ask you, who is he boring to?
You cut him off. You cut him off just to ask him a question. Let him say what he's gonna say.
Okay. Then I ask after. My apologies.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, go ahead. Let him cook.
No, what I'm basically saying is when it comes to Devin, there's no threat of Ryan getting knocked out. I mean, he was in there with Regis Prograis, a soft touch, and he didn't knock him out. So I mean, what the thing about Tank is Tank got that knockout power. They call him Little Tyson and all that. That's what brings the fans in. That's probably what sold a lot of that pay-per-view is somebody going to sleep. And when it come to definitely somebody might be going to sleep, but that's in their chair, knock them like a knockout, man. So I don't know. I think it'd be a good fight. I'll predict 500,000, man, but it's gonna be a very boring fight. We know Haney gonna probably try to take Ryan out the deep waters and drown him with his boxing skills. So it's gonna be a super boring fight, but it's gonna do about 500,000.
I disagree about that. There's no chance for him to knock him out.
Go ahead, cook.
Who was Devin ever knocked out?
No, just let him say his piece. Go ahead. Tell us why, Puro. Go ahead. You don't have to stop and pause.
I got you. No. The only reason I say that is that Devin's not a power puncher, as compared to Devin and Ryan. But at the end of the day, before, in my opinion, he got clipped by Linares. Stoppages also count as knockouts. So ever since the Linares fight, he's stopped throwing in combination. At the end of the day, he could surprise us. I'm not saying it's necessarily could happen in the Ryan Garcia fight, but one day he could just wake up and realize, okay, to beat this dude, I'm gonna need to start throwing in combination. And at the end of the day, you can get fighters out like that, by fucking beating them up is what I'm trying to say. And
that's
also, Dub. I'm sorry.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, and Dub, they lied to you about Tank. Tank never made 60 in the 5 digits. They lied to you.
Well, hold on. Only reason I brought that out is because the same person who said Devin did 50,000 was the one who reported that Tank did those numbers. I'm just going off of, if we're gonna go off the same individual, then we're gonna use the same numbers that this person has been putting out. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, just get the accurate numbers, and you don't have to cap like they do.
Where am I get that? Where am I get accurate numbers from, Piro?
The internet's your friend, bro.
No, the internet is not my friend. No, it's not.
It's really not. Not when you look
at not my friend.
You would just make
not
up
with numbers. Not with numbers.
You would just make up numbers.
I just told you. I ain't made nothing up.
Piro, just send us the link. With the
I'm just going off of Wikipedia, bro, and Wikipedia has fucking the little click,
Piro,
what are they called? The bibliography.
Just send us the link.
Okay.
And respectfully for Wikipedia, in college, my brother Sean, he used to go in, and the nigga had what he had some dude over Michael Jordan and over he wouldn't change the shit on Wikipedia. Anybody can change those numbers on Wikipedia. I need credible sources. Credible.
I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna put you on game, but
just let him do whatever he's gonna do with the link, and then we'll decide if it's credible after.
Can I respond to him though, real quick, Mark?
Well, I got somebody on the phone still. I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Well, I mean, I don't know the pay-per-view numbers. I mean, who could
Jerry, ignore that shit, man. Let's stick with this other topic right here, man. The niggas gonna get us distracted all night with this other shit.
What topic?
Cause we ain't got
what topic?
Because Pure don't have no
Haney.
Yeah, Haney versus.
But nobody does. That's what I was trying to explain.
So you don't have it. You about to say me some bullshit?
No. This is the thing. All of it is bullshit. Making an argument with pay-per-view numbers.
No, was saying, bro, we don't have no real numbers, bro. Then you start making it seem like you got some real numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, I've heard Dub make these same arguments, quoting other people's numbers, Anyways,
I'm making the argument right now. And my argument is that if we're gonna use one individual numbers, then we got to use all of his numbers. That's all. That's my whole argument. That's it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You could get your own numbers. You don't have to listen to somebody else.
From where? From where?
Like if you go to Wikipedia, there's a bibliography. So this is the basis. This is the crux of my argument, Deb. Nobody has the precise numbers, but people still argue them anyways. So if you do your own research, they have links to their sources. So you yourself can decide if those sources are correct or not.
But my point is like you just said, but my point is, like you just said, nobody has verifiable numbers. So why would I use any of their numbers? I'm not trying to do that. That's why I'm trying. My whole point though, Puro. My whole point is damn the numbers. We need to be looking at the best fighting the best. That's my whole argument.
I understand. I understand that. You know,
but you're arguing against me.
I'm not arguing against you. I mean, you brought up best of the best, and we're talking about pay-per-view numbers. What are we talking about?
All I'll say is this, man. At the end of the day, a friend of mine is an entertainment lawyer. He told me when I first started doing YouTube a year ago that the only person who really knows the real number is the network and the promoter. Unless they release them, you won't get them. And most of the time, they won't release them. It's kind of weird how that goes. So there's really no way to verify it. But like I said, I'm excited to see it. I'm just excited to see a guy like Devin Haney. You know, he's taking on some big fights, man. I'm a little just kind of disturbed that he won't fight Tio, but other than that, you know, I'm excited about it.
BVO, real quick, since you compare Ryan Garcia to Sugar Ray, which is one of the worst comparisons I've ever heard, but because you do that, what do you think about the Devin Ryan fight? What do you think about that?
I just know that for me, Ryan is, unless he takes his skill a little bit more serious, man, he's still showing a lot of holes in his game. Chin's still straight up in the air. Boxing is not where we want it to be at this point. I mean, he's still kind of very one-dimensional. So a guy like Devin's going to draw on that. You know, because really Devin reminds me a lot of Polo Malignaggi. Don't say this wrong, take that wrong. But he got like a lot of skill and he's very tactful in the ring. So you get in there with a ring technician like Devin, you're not going to beat him. And it's hard to beat a slick black.
Wait a minute. So all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia is Sugar Ray and Devin Haney is Paulo Malignaggi. But Paulo Malignaggi going to beat Sugar Ray. This is ridiculous.
I said attribute-wise. You missing what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I said attribute-wise. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I got somebody. Go ahead, Storm O. Go ahead.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up?
All right. Look, I didn't know you were on, bro. I just logged in. I didn't know you were on. I just saw your shit. Did you already talk about the I didn't hear about the Mike Tyson part, but I didn't know. I thought Mike Tyson was a Marq Crawford fan, man. He had him on the show and everything, man.
Nah, he had Spence on the show.
Yeah, Tyson had Crawford on the show, I believe.
For the Spence and Crawford build up.
Yeah, I don't remember why, but I think I saw him on there. But I didn't know he was hating on him and shit.
Yeah, they asked him what he actually he did do one. He did do one with, matter of fact, he did do one. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was slick hating in this damn interview, dog.
Damn, I missed it, man. I'm gonna have to check that shit. Yeah.
I played it. Rewind this episode to the very beginning. I played it. I played the clip.
That's what you started off with? You started off with it, homie?
Yeah.
My bad.
With it. Then we talked about it in nauseam, but you haven't heard it though, right?
Yeah. Nah, not yet. Nah.
Yeah, so play this episode at the beginning. Okay. At the very beginning. Just slide the little slider thing all the way to the beginning. And that's the first thing I play. But basically, in a nutshell, they asked him could he have fought in that fought in any era, and is he an all-time great? And Tyson said no. He said he has, what did he say? He said he doesn't understand the essence of fighting. He's a masterful boxer, but the essence of fighting, he doesn't really have it. Spence is exciting. Spence brought the people, and that's the essence of fighting. You got to bring the people out. And
shit.
Yeah, it was shit like that, and I was like, what? I was like shit. Jake Paul bring people out. Is he a great fighter? And then he said, went on to say he beat guys. He said, ain't we beating these guys too easy? He beat these guys too easy. And then he started talking about, it hurts him financially because he beat the guys too easily. I made more money after I lost to Buster Douglas, because people was like, yeah, you can beat him now.
So basically, he's hating on Bud Crawford for dominating his competition. So it seems like no matter what Bud Crawford does, like he ain't gonna get his roses while he's while he's here, man. Like that's kind of fucked up. Think about all like for the most part. So Mike Tyson is basically penalizing Bud Crawford for being dominant and not losing many rounds in his whole career, man. That's kind of fucked up. You know, it's almost like he wanted Bud Crawford to get punched in the face more. You know what I'm saying? Like to sit here and say that Errol Spence is brings in more fans because I don't think it has anything to do with it. Bud Crawford, when he fought Sean Porter, I mean, Bud Crawford, like the whole crowd for the most part were like fans of like Bud Crawford, and they sold out the arena. And the same thing when he fought Errol Spence. I mean, it was like half and half. I was at the fight, man. It was like half and half. It wasn't like the whole crowd was pro Spence.
I swear it was half and half, bro. Now, granted, Errol Spence fans had more merch. I give him that because he put out 3 versions of the same shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, he kept remixing the same shit, right? Yeah.
He mixed the brick on him. You know, he had to remix the brick. He kept selling him $100 t-shirt. And then ass kick.
Yeah, he just changed the name on the package. That's all. Yeah. He just changed the name on the package.
But here's the thing, though, man. Hero told me he wasn't hating on Mike Crawford. Mike Tyson wasn't hating on Crawford. He said he's right. That is the essence of fighting. I thought the essence of fighting was hit and not get hit.
That's how you win.
I thought the essence of fighting was hit and not get hit.
But if you do that, Mark, they're gonna tell you you're boring.
Well, when you're boring, you're boring. I mean, a fact is a fact.
Or hit you more and hit you harder than you hit me, and avoid getting hit by your shit at the same time. That's fighting. That's boxing.
But remember, in professional boxing, especially when we have to pay to watch these guys fight, you have to find that medium where you have to entertain as well.
Okay, now that's all entertainment. That's not fighting.
So how is Bud not entertaining?
I can be entertaining. I can be entertaining. You can lose the fight.
Part of it.
So how is Bud not entertaining? Because in one breath you say if you're being elusive, you're not being entertaining. But Bud Crawford is beating the fuck out of everyone he fights, and he's dominating them, and he's knocking them out. He's dropping them. He's landing clear shots. They went for like 6 years, 5 years, maybe about 5 years. Everyone was saying Bud Crawford should fight Errol Spence, and Bud Crawford didn't fight Errol Spence. And at first it was Bud Crawford's fault, then it was Errol Spence's fault the fight didn't get made, and then the fight finally gets made, and Bud Crawford dominates Errol Spence in a fashion that no one was expecting, and now he's being ridiculed for that, and he's being downplayed for that. So it seems like no matter what he does, he's not going to get his credit. So like you can't. Yeah. So but someone just said that. Didn't you just say that because he's elusive, he's not entertained because he's not getting hit?
No, I never said that. No.
Okay, all right. I thought. Okay, well, I misheard you.
Yeah, Deb brought that point.
No. You brought the elusive part up, and I think you were speaking on Devin.
I didn't bring up any elusive part.
Wait a minute.
You did say elusive. You did.
I didn't use that word.
No,
go ahead.
Mark brought something up. I think Mark brought up something. Yeah, because like I was because the whole thing was like Puro says that he agrees with Mike, and then Mark is like hit and not get hit. And then Dub, you're like, well, some will say that's boring. I never said anything about elusive.
It looked like Spence landed a couple of shots on him. The shit just didn't matter. Bud was on some other shit, man. Like Spence,
no. Excuse me. Bud is super exciting, and I don't think Mike never implied that he wasn't. Like, I actually, it's kind of an anomaly for me that a fighter this exciting, isn't a superstar. For me, that's weird.
Ain't no way Mike Tyson could convince me that he was looked at and he got more attention after he lost to Buster Douglas. When leading up to the Buster Douglas fight, he was like considered the most feared man on earth and a legendary boxer who knocks out everyone. What tough fights did he have before he fought? Like
his biggest fights were after the Douglas. He fought
okay,
and Holyfield after. So of course he made more money after that. He might think that it's because he lost, but what really made
That would have happened anyway. He would have made that money anyway. Because that's who they wanted him to fight anyway. Yeah, those were the biggest fighters of that era anyway. So it's not like he like.
What really made Tyson popular was the fact that he had a cloak of invincibility. He thinks when he lost, he's equating that. He said, well, I made more money after I lost. But he fought the biggest fights of his career after that. So, of course, he made more money after that loss. I don't think he made more money because he lost, because that's what made him famous at the beginning. That's why people liked him, because he looked invincible. So, of course, he made more money. He fought Lewis and Holyfield later, after the Douglas fight, right? And they were the biggest fights.
Let me play.
Right.
Let me play the audio for the people who just got here, so they'll know what we're talking about. All right.
You last year about the sport today, about one thing, one guy. I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you picked Spence to beat Terence Crawford right before the fight.
No. I gave him a good chance.
Good chance. What do you think of Terence Crawford now? Do you think he's a fighter that could have fought in any era and he's one of the all-time greats?
Oh, no, listen. This is the situation. People always argue with me besides that. You know what I mean? Know what make people great fighters? And they're probably not even great fighters, but know what make them great fighters? They fill in the arenas. Spence brought the people there. See, he's a legendary, he's a master fighter, but he has to get the essence of fighting, and that's excitement, bringing the people. You know.
So has Terence become that now, because now the people saw what he can do?
We'll see.
We'll see. You got to keep beating people, you know, because he beats people too easy too. You know what I mean?
That's not his fault.
No, but that can hurt him financially.
No.
So I made more money. Listen, I started making more money when Buster beat me. Because people said now the possibility he can get beat now. The possibility he can be beat.
But I used to think the same thing about Floyd, though, because he never really had a nemesis. He never really had somebody, you know, besides Castillo, you know, that really gave him a tough fight. You know, and I thought maybe he still made a lot of money. You know, he still made it, but it kind of hurts. But it does hurt your legacy.
No, he made money when he fought guys who brought whole countries.
No, regardless, he beat them easily. Yeah. But I think it does hurt your legacy. You need somebody to either beat you or at least almost beat you.
Exactly.
Well, Mike, look, it's a pleasure.
And I call bullshit, because Rocky Marciano was a legend, undefeated. Floyd Mayweather, they call him a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He pretty much beat everybody easy, and beat everybody. You know, so
if Tyson would have fought if he wouldn't have lost to Douglas, if he would have washed Douglas, or when he dropped Douglas, if he would have got a more favorable count from the ref, and then went on to fight Holyfield, you don't like. Is he really trying to say that like that fight wouldn't have been as big because he had like beat Douglas? So his fight with Holyfield wouldn't have been as big, or Lennox Lewis? Nah, that shit wouldn't have mattered. That's crazy. That would have been even bigger.
But and this is the craziest thing about it. The craziest thing is he said even though he lost, bro, you shouldn't have lost the fight. And just like my brother just brought out, I don't know your name. I apologize. I don't know his name, but the brother just brought out, if you would have won the fight, your person may have been bigger than when you lost the fight. So all of a sudden, niggas supposed to go out here and you tell me a fighter that goes into the ring saying that, hey, I'm gonna make a bigger bag if I lose this fight. No, that ain't how this sport work. Everybody going in to win.
It's almost like you're saying take a dive. It's almost like you're saying take a dive. So
right, it's ridiculous.
Or get beat up so you could or make the fight much closer than it should be.
You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up.
That's not necessarily true. At the end of the day,
y'all feel what I'm coming from when I was like, yo, Mike Tyson is tripping, yo. He hating on Bud, or he on some dope.
Nah. I think we're on a rah Bud train, and we can't say nothing bad
about him. Wait a minute, Piro. I'm gonna let you finish.
Can I finish? Let me finish.
Who the fuck would Floyd? Who the fuck would Floyd be? Who the fuck would Floyd be if Floyd sustained a bunch of losses? Like if Floyd lost a couple of times, would Floyd Mayweather still be?
Rocky Marciano, Floyd Mayweather, anybody with a perfect record, those are anomalies. At the end of the day, boxing is so intriguing to humans is because it's so like it kind of like imitates life. There's no person on this planet that's perfect. So at the end of the day, when a fighter loses, it adds intrigue because the fan wants to know how he'll bounce back. So with Terence Crawford, what I think Mike Tyson's trying to say, with Terence Crawford making easy work out of these very good champions, and that's very good for him. Like trust me, I mean, like that's very admirable, and that's what makes him so good. But at the end of the day, like what they're saying, how it hurts your legacy a bit. How I think it was Barack was saying that that it can hurt your legacy if you don't at least lose or almost lose, because people want to know how you will react to adversity, because they want to be able to relate to you.
So it's more about relatability than winning, is what you're saying. For the fan, it's definitely all about.
Yo, you see that?
It's a yes or no question. Hold on.
Dub, you can't tell me how to answer the question.
I'm not trying. But
yes,
what
you are. You're like, it's a yes or no question.
All right, cool. What I'm posing, this is what I'm saying. I'm posing a yes or no question to you. That's what I'm posing. You answer how you want to. If you want to elaborate, answer yes or no, and then elaborate. But answer the question first, and then you can elaborate as much as you want to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like literally.
But you didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question,
bro. You literally added that this is a yes or no question after the fact.
All right. I'm on mute.
You can't direct where my answer's coming from.
Go ahead, Puro.
Well, I mean, to answer the initial question, us as fans, like, yeah, we want to relate to the fighters, or whatever your metric is on like why you like a certain fighter. For the fighters, of course, their number one goal is to win, and then the prize fighting is obviously to make as much money as you can, because once your career is over, like sometimes you don't do anything else, or you don't go into commentating. So yeah, it's different for the fan and the fighter.
All right, so how about like a guy like Muhammad Ali, right? So was Muhammad Ali not loved until he went to jail, or until he lost to until he lost to, not Foreman, he didn't lose to Foreman, but when he lost to Frazier, wasn't that his first loss? So before that, was he hated? Was he hated?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Muhammad Ali.
I don't know, because like I know some people hated him because he was braggadocious.
Not true, but he also had tons of fans as well before that.
I understand that, but you're saying like, was he hated? Like I was just trying to answer your question.
He was a very popular guy. I'll answer. I was just watching another documentary about him like a couple of days ago. I was talking to Lisa about it. But
but I mean, like, he did have haters as well.
That's a wash. 413, you on the MIC. What's your name? Where you from, family?
Hey, what's up? This is Hector from Mass.
Hector from Mass. Talk to me. What's on your mind, fam?
Hey, man. I think Porto is onto something, but he's not. I think really what Tyson's trying to say is that he wants to see Crawford get butts in the seats without having a dance partner. But he also wants somebody, Crawford, to fight somebody that gives him some adversity, because he knows Spence don't have anything for him.
Okay, so putting butts in the seat without fighting anybody, like to me that's not a good thing in a sense as a boxing fan. How's that a good thing if you want to see good fights?
Hey, I got a question for Hector from Mass, and I agree with you, Stormo, right there. That was a good question. Hector, you want to answer that?
Well, again, it's every fight that Crawford has fought, to me, has been adversity in his training, how he trains, or from 135 all the way up to 147. I agree. Maybe Avanesian was the one, maybe not so much, but it was a tune-up. But I'm just saying, for Tyson, he wants to see Crawford in a hard fight, like a little bit of a Porter. But, I mean, in the beginning of Porter, it was a hard fight. But, come on, after, the 9th round, it kind of proves that it wasn't as hard as we all thought. He just wiped them out when he wanted to just to push the gas.
Yeah, but I mean, so hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you, Storm.
So a fight that went 9 rounds. Well, okay, my bad.
Let me jump in real quick. Let me host this shit real quick. I'll let you get one question in, but I want to ask myself. Hector, here's my thing. Spence was an undefeated 3-belt champion, never even been dropped before. That's not Crawford's fault that he made easy work of him. He did fight the best of the best, the top guy. And he proved, no, I've been the top guy the whole time. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, so it's,
and not only
and even to answer your point, what you said with the Avanesian fight, that was a sold out event. He did put asses in seats.
Yep.
Against a guy that many people never heard of.
Never heard of it.
And he did it in like right before Christmas too, like December the 9th or some shit. So I'm just saying, man, that's hard to do. Like against a guy like David Avanesian on a market like BLK Prime that people don't know of and never heard of.
Never heard of it.
I ain't heard of since, really. So
the biggest question.
It's not easy to do.
Go ahead.
But that's all I'm saying. Like
I agree.
What more does the guy need to do?
Listen, I agree with everything you're saying. I respect Bud's fighting ways, and most importantly, I respect what his trainers do. They don't just sit there and say, I don't need to watch videos. I don't need to watch, any training or anything about the other fighter. They actually do their homework. So for me, I'm just saying, for Tyson wants to see this guy go into a brawl. He wants to see him go into a brawl, and by that, it may make Crawford vulnerable and put more people into the seat, or it would attract more people and wanting to see Bud Crawford fight.
But that's ridiculous.
That's what I get.
I gotta say this. That's ridiculous. Hold on, real quick. There is no reason Bud should never go into the ring and utilize his skill set, his mindset, the discipline this man will put into the sport of boxing, and then sit here and say, "Nope, I'm gonna brawl with your ass." No, he's not gonna brawl with you because he's the better boxer. He's the smarter fighter. And this is the problem I have with y'all. I say this respectfully. The problem I have is that y'all don't respect individuals who understand boxing, who love boxing, who are disciplined. Y'all don't respect that. Y'all want to see niggas go in there and just throw hands. That ain't boxing. Look, hold on.
Can I say something, brother?
Let me just finish my point. Let me finish my last point. And this is why I say boxing is falling off, is because niggas want to see rock'em sock'em versus skills in the ring. And when Bud go in there, show you skills in the ring, and then stop what we would consider a pound for pound fighter, niggas want to hate on him. It don't make sense.
Fair enough. Let me hold on. Let me say this. Hector is not saying none of that stuff. He's saying that's what he believes Mike Tyson is saying. I got you, Hector. Go ahead, Clips. Clips just pulled up. What up, fam?
Just one second. The last 5 fights that Mayweather was in, I didn't buy him because I want to see skill. I actually bought him because I wanted to see him lose.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Clips.
What up, Clips?
Shout out to the neighborhood. How's my mic? My mic sound nice?
No, it's choppy. No, my bad, Mark.
But that shit turned all the way up. Let me turn your volume down. Go ahead, Clips.
All right.
Also, Bud's been in brawls, by the way.
Go ahead, Clips. Now your volume. Let me control the volume.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Just talk.
Yeah, I think that what Bud's dealing with is not only just the hate, but it's the fact that we're in a transitional period within the sport where people really don't know what they want. They've been
You're chopping out. Yeah, it's choppy. It's choppy and you cutting out.
Yo, can I?
Buttons are being changed over here.
Yo,
I can see the buttons.
Say
Hold up, let me hold up, bro. Go ahead, Clips. Let me try this again. Go ahead, Clips.
Can you hear me?
Clips, go ahead now. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm going.
Yeah. Go.
I was just saying that this transition period in the sport where a lot of fans don't know what to see. They've some of them, the younger fans, have gotten used to garbage fights and fighters not fighting. People from our generation were used to seeing a more gladiatorial version of the sport. And in recent years, people have actually gotten entertaining matches from exhibition fights. And so now the sport, they don't know what they're looking at. They say, "Oh, I'm a true boxing fan," but even someone like Tyson doesn't want to give Bud his credit, like you pointed out. He put asses in seats. That Avanesian fight should have silenced that argument, because who the fuck is David Avanesian? And nigga showed up for that.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Stormo.
That's all.
Nah, it's a good point, brother. Pretty much everyone's coming from different angles and all bringing good points. My point is this: isn't this the definition of hating? This nigga's so good that they want to see him get punched in the face more, or possibly lose. Like he's basically trying to implore this motherfucker to lose so he can be more what, relatable? Like, in life, you're gonna win and you're gonna lose. You don't have to lose in your profession to be more relatable or to put asses in seats or put butts in seats. This is a prototypical case of a motherfucker being so good that people want not only if not see him lose, see him get beat up or see him get punched in the face more in a fight in a sport where you're not supposed to get punched in the face more if you're able to do it, right? So to me, I just feel like that's the epitome of hating. And jealousy and more so nitpicking, because you can't find nothing else to hate on. You know, you brought up a great point, Mark, when you said, I mean, who else he's supposed to fight? Like, this motherfucker fought the dude who had 3 belts, was the unified champion that was undefeated and had everybody supporting him, supposedly. Like, for the most part, Errol Spence had all the support online and everything like that. But the closer you got to the fight.
Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead, bro. I was good. What you got?
Oh no, I said you also got to understand. Go ahead, Mark.
I want to hear that last part. What you was about to say? You said the closer we got something.
No, I'm saying the closer we got to the fight, it showed the true colors. Because people was like, I don't know. But immediately after Errol Spence dominated, oh boy, the cat from Cuba, Ugas. Like at first it was like, oh, once he dominated Ugas, it was like, oh yeah, oh man, no, he's the best, three-time champion, oh, unified, oh, man down, yeah, buy his shirts, buy his t-shirts, buy his merch, all this other shit. Niggas was buying fucking lampshades, man down, rich kids, travel kits, niggas was buying all this shit for him. But once the fight got announced, everybody was like, oh shit. I'm like, why y'all saying oh shit? Because the fight got announced. Now people were getting scared, and you know, once the Vegas odds, the betting odds started. Once the fight was announced, the betting odds had Marq Crawford being the favorite. Even as the fight got close, the odds still had Marq Crawford as the favorite, and it was for a reason. So it goes to tell you right there that it was all bullshit, and it was all for it was all like YouTube and media and a whole bunch of like motherfuckers just talking shit. Once the fight got announced, these motherfuckers got real nervous and real scared. The closer it got to the fight, these motherfuckers got super duper nervous and real scared. So that tells you everything you need to know right there. I already knew in the back of the head that Marq Crawford was a better fighter, superior fighter. The odds show that, the performances show that, the skill set showed that, and once they actually got into the ring, and the closer they got to the fight, it was shown that Marq Crawford was. Come on, man, where we going here, man? Like it was just, they just want to see the nigga.
The odds didn't show that, by the way.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Clips. What was you trying to add in?
Damn it. Trying to hit mute. I'm trying to unmute. There you go.
You're not muted. We can hear you.
Oh shit, that's weird. It still said I was muted. Anyway, I just think that what you're looking at with Bud Crawford is classic outsiders syndrome. Being a kid who moved around, I get it. You know, he didn't know you guys outside the Olympics in certain circles. No, he didn't. He wasn't in everybody's face hobnobbing. He was putting the work down, so you don't know him like that. And then he came and he fought your guy, and so you had nothing against him, but you rooted for your guy, and he beat your guy. Then he fought against your other guy and beat your guy, and then he fought against your man's and whooped your man's ass. To where you don't really want to, you want to try to give him backhanded compliments because you kind of feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, it's like that kid who just came to the school who beat up your homeboy in a fair fight. Some cats will be like, well, Bud won. Some cats, they got that weird sense of clubhouse loyalty where they just can't give Bud his props because he beat your guy.
For sure. 442, what it do? What's your name? Where you from? 442, you live on air. What's your name? Where you from? 442 going once. 442 going twice. I holla. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had him on hold for a minute. That's why I was trying to get y'all through your But all right, cool. So this is what I was trying to let's go. Go ahead. And then I gotta go to this next one, man.
I was gonna ask y'all a question, Mark. I was gonna ask you a question, pretty much everyone on the panel. Like,
Sure.
what does that say? What does that say that a fight that we were talking about and building up for years and years and years, when the fight actually happens, a fucking 3-time champion, unified champion, who everyone online was projecting to win. The fact that the fight had a rematch clause and nobody wants him to, he was dominated in the first fight, he got his ass whooped. But they don't even want to see the rematch at all, and they're ready to move on and see him fight Boots, a fighter who's unproven. They don't even want to see Boots fight Stay Honest. They don't want to see him fight anybody. They just want him to fight Bud Crawford. And I'm willing to bet if that nigga lose to Bud Crawford, they gonna throw him away just the way they throw away Spence. How Spence fans just go throw him away like that after like 5 years straight? I just want to know what y'all think about that.
I want to see the rematch. That's all I'll say about that.
I think the rematch has to happen to go on and bring finality to the conversation. And I do think you have some good points about how, like I said, there's certain element in boxing that is now invested in not giving Bud his flowers, and so they want to put Bud against anybody. And instead of having Boots be a true champion and solidify his championship against the Stanley Honest or whatever, nah, fuck that, fight Bud right now. And like you said, if he fucks around and loses, which I think will happen, they're gonna throw him away. But I do think the rematch does need to happen. Believe it or not, I do want to see it, and I think it'll be the same, if not worse.
Let me go to my guy Cam the Baptist, and after this, I gotta go to this next topic, yo. Cam, what up? I'm mute your mic, B.
Man, what's up with the homie Marq Nash, though?
What's poppin', my G? What up, though?
Man, I can't call it. I might spoil it, man. One love to everybody on the panel.
Salute.
What do you mean by that?
What's up, big homie? What's up?
What's up, man? Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe, man. What's up to everybody in the chat, man? I'm just out here slide. What we cooking on, though?
What up, gangsta? Oh, this nigga right here. Oh, shit. We done, man. I'm done.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking.
That nigga Mark was like, oh, no.
That's my pet peeve. Niggas clicking the link. Like, what we talking about? Like,
what we talking about? Yeah. I jump right in. Like, yo. What we talking about? What we doing? Nah, listen. Niggas is gonna find whatever excuse they want to help them sleep at night, to help them consort and console their souls with the fact that their favorite fighter got his ass beat. We went for 5 years talking about who was a bigger name. He did the heavy lifting. Bud was gonna lose. Bud ain't fought nobody. It was all kind of shit. Remember, they called the man light ass when he was at 140. Told him he was gonna get hurt coming up to 147. You know what I'm saying? All of this different shit. And now when the fight happens, all of a sudden we got a list of 40 excuses. You know what I'm saying? For why Bud beat this man ass the way he did. And I'm like, yeah, I can't let these guys get away with this nonsense, man. Like, I don't give a damn if you was a boxing legend. I don't give a damn if you're an analyst. I don't give a damn who you are. Like, your man's lost. Face it. Like, take that L, hold your head up, and shake back. I mean, 29-1 is not a bad record. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost, like it's not a bad record. Guys have come back from losses and went on to have great careers and went on to do great things in the sport of boxing. So I mean, like one loss doesn't deter you and make you any less of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like the other guy was just a better man that night.
Anybody got anything else on this, man? Because I gotta get to this next topic, bro.
Nah, brother, I appreciate you letting me.
No, man, it's all love. I think we talked about this ad nauseum. At this point, we'll just be an echo chamber. But I appreciate it, though, man. We got to get on this Anthony Edwards shit before I land the plane. Because, like I said, man, I wish I was here earlier, man. Shit, I've been here at 12:30, man. They got to work in the mountain. Got to work. No, like I said, around this time of year, I'm super busy, man. Y'all already know holiday season, right? So let me jump into this Anthony Edwards topic. Anybody familiar with this? Nope. Great. Let me tell you. Anthony Edwards, basketball player, pretty popping. Anthony Edwards is in the news. He's a 22-year-old NBA player, plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's online. He's getting this. Let me put this on the screen too. Basically, in a nutshell, excuse me, I think this sister name is Paige Jordan. Got more than 1 million followers. She shared a conversation that laid out his wishes for her to terminate her pregnancy. Okay? She sends him a picture of the pregnancy test. Let me share the screen, yo. But basically, in a nutshell, he's broken his silence about it because he's received a lot of backlash. The team has had to sit down with him, and they was like, well, obviously he still hasn't matured and got a lot of growing up to do. I was like, well, maybe, shit, I know grown-ass niggas that wish they could do this too, but let's share the screen in full. So you guys can know what I mean when I say these things. I'm going to take this comment off the screen. Boom. And I want to know what you guys think of this. Here we go. She sends in a pregnancy test. It says, here we go. Y'all see it? Positive. She said, I still have an appointment on the 27th. His response, hell no, I can't do this. I'm just saying. That's the first.
Let's go.
Hold on. Let me do my dramatic reading. Here we go. I still have the appointment on the 27th. Hell no, I can't do this. So what now? So now what? What a great response. He said, get abortion. Laugh out loud. She says, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago, and I regret it every day. Oh, man. I can't even do the funny jokes no more. All right. Okay. Well, I don't know if that's true. Here we go. But that's what she said. She said, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago, and I regret it every day. He said, man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet. She said, that's not the point. I said I had an abortion 2 years ago and I regret it. He said, yeah, but I don't want a kid. He ain't even hearing that shit. He said, just take the pills. She said, you don't care about no one but you. He said, okay, now it's a pause right here. It's a break. Because what ends up happening is he sent her a wire of $100,000. So that's why it's a break right here where he says, you got the money, what's the hold up? Because she ended up putting up a screenshot of the $100,000 transfer. She said, he said, you got the money, what's the hold up? Because now you finna make a problem. She said, finna make what a problem exactly? I don't give a fuck. I've been nice this whole time. I don't bother you. I don't bother you. I don't cause problems. I don't cause problems. Nothing. Don't speak to me like that. I told you I would because you want me to. So that's what you talking about, a life. Just be somewhat understanding. I told you I'll be home soon. He said, okay, just make sure you get the video of the box with the right pills. What other pills would they be? She said, what other pills would they be, Anthony? Like, basically, like, it wouldn't be no other pills.
Man, she gaslighting him, man. I don't like
No,
this.
hold on. He said just making sure. Nah, that nigga anxious about this baby getting gone.
Can you blame him?
Just making, hold on, bro. You're jumping in. So it says just making sure. Now right here is something clipped off right here. So whatever this is, she basically
probably the video.
Hold on, bro. So basically she must send us some proof. All right, she said being cool to you is just going to get an abortion by myself and you not doing shit and you going about your day. That's being cool to you. Obviously, you've been through this before just by your reaction. He said, I was sending you money to help you out. I didn't ask you for it, but okay. You just don't want a baby. Is that why you're saying all of this? Because I've been cool with you. I don't want kids. Let's handle this like grown-ups. She said, okay. I'm not going to force you to be a dad I'm not going to force you to be a dad to a baby you don't want. I just don't like abortions. That doesn't make me wrong. If you really don't want to do this, fine, I won't. And basically she ends up having an abortion. So she leaked this whole conversation out. He's responded, and this is how he responded. He said, I made comments in the heat of the moment that are not me, that I'm not aligned with that are not aligned with what I believe or what I want to be as a man. This is what he said. He said, all women should be supported and empowered to make their own decisions about their bodies and what is best for them. He continued, he said, I'm handling my personal matters privately and will not be commenting on them any further at this time. Well, guess what? You ain't got to, because we're going to talk about it.
You're like, shit, I got this.
All right, so let's go to the panel. What do you guys think about that? I appreciate y'all being patient. Let me get through that reading. What do you guys think of? I want everybody to get all the information without interruption. But who wants to take the lead?
Can I take the lead?
Shoot.
All right. I understand.
Make sure it's your opening statement and make sure everybody get a chance to get in, and then everybody can jump in after that.
Okay, my opening statement is I understand both parties in this situation. These are two consenting adults who had consensual sex, and now they are trying to figure out what to do now that sex has potentially produced a life. My final statement of my closing argument is this. You want people to be transparent. You want people to be honest. It would be wrong, and when you talk about women's rights, it'd be wrong for somebody to force something onto a woman. But if the man is being very clear, he does not want the child, at what point is it wrong for her to try to
chopping in and out, bro? It's chopping in and out, bro.
Them pills did not cost $100,000, by the way. So she took her little. I just said it. I'm just ended saying them pills did not cost $100. Am I good?
Go ahead. Yeah, it's chopping in and out, but go ahead.
No, that's it. That's it. The pills did not cost $100,000, so she got her money and still publicly shamed him.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Pastor.
Right. Yo, I say this, like, this is a testament of the day and time, but more like when you can't be that irresponsible, and I'm not gonna give him a pass because the brother's young. Not just that, before I dig in my pockets and pay any woman off for killing my child, like, I need to make sure this dude confirmed that it was his child before he paid. If not, he could have easily have gotten hustled. Like, is there any proof that this was his child? Because I feel like athletes get set up like this all the time. Or rich motherfuckers get set up like this all the time. They'd rather pay you off to go away. Most of the time, like, they don't even like get proof or have 100% proof the child is theirs before they don't want to risk the public shaming and all the shit, like just like this. So this dude cut the check to this woman. He still got put on blast. So she got the money and all the other shit. He still got put on blast. At the very least, I will have to make sure the child is mine before I dig in my pockets to pay off any woman.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Cam.
Man, this is a classic example of these young boys getting swindled. They give these guys, classes and things like that when they first come to the league on, you know what I mean, watching out for these very types of situations and instances. And young bull fell right into the trap. I ain't gonna lie, you sending me a picture of a pregnancy test, in my mind, that's anybody's fingers. That's anybody's hands. I want to be right there when you piss on it and then say you positive. Like, yeah, is that serious? And yes, I agree. Pregnancy or Plan B pills don't cost $100,000. He paid you hush money and you still ain't hush.
All right, go ahead, Dub. Dub, right side.
I'm right here. I'm right here. My bad. My whole thing with this is this: women have the right to an abort or let me. I don't want to use the wrong terminology. They got the right to control what happens with their body. That's what women. They got those rights. When you bring a life into this world, if the man is telling you from the beginning, hey, that ain't I ain't signing up for that. I ain't signing up for that. Here go what I'm gonna give you. Either if you're gonna do it, then what it come down to, in my personal opinion, if you do it, then that man, he done gave you $100,000. He did what he was gonna do. He said he wasn't trying to have that responsibility at this current moment in time. If they have those rights, then men should have those rights as well. And so if he don't want to pay for it, he gave you the alternative. He told you what it was for him. And I know this is an unpopular opinion, but hey, the man, he was straight up with you. And so if you have that child, then he gave you what he gave you, and it should be on that sister right now. She shouldn't be able to milk that man, respectfully.
Okay. For her to put him on blast, man, even after she got the money and she got and then if you look at her text messages, she knew what she was doing. She knew she was gonna put him on blast anyway. She's she's always she's playing the innocent role and making it seem like it's all his fault and all this other shit when it takes two to make a child.
What, the same way we always talk about women having the right to have an abortion? Why isn't it? If the man says, "Hey, this ain't. I'm not signing up for this," gives you the alternative, and then you still go through with the process. I feel like the man. I feel like he should be removed from the situation. He told you what it was from the beginning.
And I really do think that this situation speaks to the lack of male reproductive rights and how that does need to be a conversation. At what point does a man have a right to say, "Hey, this ain't what I feel comfortable with"? For whatever reason, he has that right. Just like a woman has a right to do whatever she wants to do with her body. And also, once again, it was somebody who we don't do shout outs on the show, but it was somebody on Instagram. They had this beautiful post. It was a female, and she's talking about playing with loaded guns. If you play with a loaded gun and you shoot yourself, who's responsible? Now, men, we got to be more careful when we're running around here having unprotected sex, whatever. But at the same time, as society looks at it right now, just the fact that you had sex with that woman is somehow you agreeing to a whole bunch of other things that have nothing to do with two adults having consensual sex, because that's now a whole nother conversation. As two adults, they had the conversation. He said where he was at with it. He should not be shamed for it, because it's not like he said, "Oh, that's not my baby. I don't want to have a baby," and blocked her and then just tried to run away. No, he dealt with the situation, gave her a beautiful severance package.
Oh yeah, I know certain niggas that change their phone number. Like, man, I don't know you bitch. That child ain't mine.
But
man.
if this was on the back
Hit him
end
with
though,
that damn smoke pellet. They're gonna throw
Hold
that
on, real
smoke
quick,
pellet.
y'all.
Just
Hold up. I haven't seen. Hold up. I haven't seen the wire thing yet. I'm gonna try to find that screenshot. But what I'm looking at right here is them going back and forth. Okay, so boom. It was like she was like, what other pills would they be? Like basically, like if you have an abortion, like because he wanted to see some pills afterwards. Said make sure you get a video of the pill box. And she was like, what other pills would they be? Like, it's over. So basically she got rid of it. He was like, just making sure. And she said the other half is in 24 to 48 hours. I guess maybe this is the video about the pills. All right, boom. Now, whatever date this is, let me see what date this is. This Monday, November the 27th. Here we go. Can I zoom out? Okay, it don't say what date this is, but basically it's December now. So a couple days don't went by. She said, so I send you what you asked, then it's F me. December the 2nd. The next day she replied to him again, 2 a.m. She said, you going to ignore me now? He said, my attorney gonna handle it. Said, you said we were handling ourselves. And then when I do my part, you turn. That was on the December 2nd. He didn't reply. 3 days later, she was like, your attorney hasn't even responded. Just do what you said you would do. I did my part. You can send it within 48 hours. He said he's supposed to. She was like, well, he hasn't responded to him not once. This is the December 6th. She was like, still no response. Please stop playing. Just do it. I did everything you asked. Again, you get what I'm saying? He said, nah, I'm waiting. She said, you know, anyone else would have just kept the baby and said, F you. Yeah, I'm waiting too. You don't give a F. Why should I? Are you gonna send? Okay, yeah, and this what it started at. Are you gonna send it? So yeah, this is what it started with though. Are you gonna send it? You got the video. I did. Blah, blah, blah. She said, he said you didn't mention 2 different videos that say 48 hours. I did my part. You didn't even ask me. I'm good. He was like, what part? So this is kind of backwards, but this part is the date. This was before. So yeah, so she done did this shit like in November and it's December. She still ain't got paid. Okay. So I need to find that clip though to see if I can see the wire transfer because I heard that was out, but I haven't found it yet. But nonetheless, though, this is wild.
Mark, hey, real quick, Mark. So
later on, she did get the money because that was the earlier thing. You said you got the money. What's the hold up?
Okay. That was going to be
so
my
it was
question.
the other way around. I got you. Yeah, it was the other way around.
Some of these are out of order. Yeah, but all right. Damn. Shit, wild, man. But I don't think the league should have anything to do with it, and they ain't got nothing to do with this. And he ain't the only one. He just got exposed. You know, this happens all the time, especially in the NBA. But to say, I don't know. Guess
they ain't do nothing with Zion.
So
when Zion had that going on, they ain't do nothing with him. So let that man go free.
So he got exposed, but he also got hustled. Like, so no matter what the timeline is, she ended up getting her money, and she kept pressing him for the money. Seems like she, hey, so I did what I was supposed to do. Where my money? Hey, I did what she's supposed to be mourning. If she really feel guilty about the abortion, like just showing any type of mourning or regret. She's just pressing him for the money. Like, where's the money? I did what I was supposed to do. Now where's my money? Right. So. I mean, it ain't so much. She exposing herself as well. It's not so much exposing him, just him. She's exposing herself as well. But so in other words, she's willing to make herself look whole. That's trying to hustle this man for money, for a paycheck. Like, she's willing to make herself look stupid just so she can expose him, instead of keeping all this shit under wraps. Right. Instead of just keeping all this shit under wraps, you got your money. Why you still exposing this man? After you got your money at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, she just wanted to expose him. It was all a hustle. This is proof, right?
Man, I would just say this, regardless of how they got to the situation. All right, let's stay in the neutral zone of adulthood, where we don't have to blame nobody. I don't want to shame this lady. I don't want to be like, blah, blah blah.
It's chopping up bad, Clips.
And I don't want to sit there and pile on dude, because like I said,
Clips, it's chopping up bad, bro.
He was
It's
like,
chopping bad.
"Oh, you're pregnant? Oh man, I want nothing to do with this."
Is this better? All right. Basically, I was just saying that as adults, these things happen. You're having sex. Okay.
It's blacking out now too, Clips. It's like
y'all came to you did this what you wanted. The hell?
I don't know, bro. Like it's like
that.
you'll talk and
All
then
right.
it'd be like a dead space. You'd be like, "This is what happened." Two adults, you know, and you guys
And
get
that's
together.
all I gotta say.
Yeah, and then it'd just be a long dead drop spot. Like that's how it's doing with your audio, bro. It's almost like it's censoring. You know how they bleep the cuss words out? It's doing that throughout your speech, bro. People can't even hear it.
Yeah, but when you say that, like, I know it's not good to point the finger and blame her or blame him, but she knew what she was doing, right? Woman, like, she knew she was fucking in my language. She knew she was sleeping with a millionaire, and she had unprotected sex with a millionaire, and she's well aware of the outcome. In other words, if Anthony Edwards was some broke dude that didn't have nothing going on for him, didn't have bread, like one of his game checks is more than like a lawyer gets paid in the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Or a doctor gets paid in the whole year. Like nobody really get players and baseball players. You think these women don't know that? Like you like this dude, like she totally you can't let her off the hook. And like the way the messages and the way they're kind of played out, it makes it seem like she's so innocent. But if you really like look at it and analyze that shit, you could tell like she had a major part to play in this. Like, and she still ended up exposing this dude. So, and she still ended up exposing him. What that tell you? Like this, she wanted to get the clout, so she got clout. She's even more famous. She got 1 million followers for what? What does she do? He plays basketball for a living. What does she do to get 1 million followers? What is she? I never heard of her before.
It never heard of it.
All right, but yeah, so this is the screenshot of wire transfer. We was able to find it. And it says wire from to wire status pending, transfer number should black that out. The date, the 27th, wire amount, $100,000. Says pending. And that's her. She thinks it's a motherfucker too. Talking about, I just keep having abortions. Yeah, bitch, you know what you're doing. You let niggas skeet all in them walls, and then you go get that baby yanked. And she probably hustle niggas with the abortions. I just did this the other time. Every time I think I'm gonna get a baller, they want me to get the baby yanked. And you do it, bitch. Like, fuck out of here. Then she up there, you know, anybody else would have kept the baby. Bitch, we don't even know if you was pregnant for real anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? That whole shit could have been a scam. And that's an old scam right there, too. You know what I'm saying? Girls been doing that since the beginning of time.
Hell yeah, right. Because look, especially if the dude got something to lose, pay her off. You know what I'm saying? Just pay her off.
She gave that nigga a picture and he just ain't 22. Rich ass millionaire nigga, 22 years old. Because she conveniently skipped certain things out that was text messages. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Clips, what up? Let me see how it sound now. Okay. Go ahead, Dub. What would you about to say, Dub? Dub said he got an unpopular opinion.
I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, hey, yeah, she could be as bad as she want to be. But they come a dime a dozen for individual like Anthony Edwards. And so the man telling you what it is, my whole thing is if he telling you that, and and he paying you. Hey man, take your ball and go home, man. Hey, you got the better end of the deal. You know what I'm saying? You got the better end, especially. I want to know. I don't want to know it. I don't want to know. But who was the other baby by that she had an abortion for? Who was that baby by? These are questions that got to be asked.
I don't know. Probably another
question. Clarence Johnson. A nigga named Clarence Johnson.
Probably
he
another.
Worked the midnight.
There she go though. That's what she. That's why the niggas be
letting. Oh man,
that's
surprised. That's surprising.
Letting loose up in her, and she let him. Oh, good lord.
Oh yeah. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Baby oil. All that damn baby oil. What?
Yeah, this why she got how she got to follow. It ain't because of this doggy video. I'll tell you that for damn sure. It's the doggy style video.
Let's talk about it.
Them damn yams. Let me see this video. What we got going on here?
Oh,
that thing moving.
Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it.
It's got motion. It's got motion.
It's moving, dude.
That shit got a current.
She walking towards the horse.
It's a decent
ride. Hey, look, out there with no
that's a decent BB.
Wonder why she keep getting abortions. Bitch, you let them niggas ski.
Look, hey, Anthony Edwards was looking just like we looking right now. He like, God damn. Hey, well, might as well.
That nigga took the rub off though, or never put it on.
Never put it on. Never heard of it.
Hey, come on, you know he was swimming with no float.
Yeah, this nigga wild as
I was waiting for that drop. Drop there, Mark. I was waiting for that drop.
Yeah, okay. So that's what's happening with Anthony.
I feel like that's that angle right there. That's the angle that starts talking.
Even though we all low key like ridiculing or going at it, I think most of us in here, every nigga in here probably go smash. Like if we had the chance, we smash it. Like, we know she ain't shit, bitch. We still smash it though. We know.
Wait a minute. No. We not ridiculing Anthony Edwards because he did what the normal individual gonna do.
No, man.
The only difference is he got more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're a millionaire, you got to be more responsible than that. Come on, bro. Because you think this is the first time, like one of these hoes,
they're much less responsible than we are. They're much less responsible
because they millionaires.
Yeah,
look at what's the nigga who played for the Patriots out here catching bodies and shit. Then murked himself in jail.
Gonzalez. Hernandez. I said Gonzalez.
Nigga was a Super Bowl champion gangbanger, bro. Out here
he was a cartel hitman,
a serial killer.
He got caught on his second or third body.
Yeah, it was like when it all said and done, Mark. Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 bodies total. This dude was out here. He was outside.
Shit, it was a basketball player who was out here raping. What was the dude that was Darren Sharper?
No, football. Darren Sharper.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. We all know that as individual, we are who we are. Money only makes you that much more of that individual. Exactly. That's what money do. And so we can't sit here and say because he got the bag, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he should be more. No, he's gonna be less responsible and much more reckless than what we would be.
Well, also, hopefully my audio is a little better. Just real quickly, there was something I saw that put it in perspective, especially because it was a woman who said it. She was using the analogy of playing with a loaded gun. And she was like, why, when someone's playing with a loaded gun and shoots themselves, you don't blame the gun. She knows just as much as we could talk about these young men and us as individuals or just men in general having unprotected sex. Women, you know what can happen if you let him go up in you raw. We all know there's more babies being born by pre-cum than real cum. You know, that's why these little niggas be slow, because they little pre-cum babies. You know what I'm saying? But for real, but for real, like there's a certain element of usury, and then all of a sudden there's victimhood, and you know, certain people, they're acting like it's all on this young man, when once again, if this young man was truly irresponsible, this bitch would have been texting a block number.
All right, well look, let me I'm gonna just add one caveat on this. I do put the onus on him because he's the millionaire nigga in this situation, not her.
Right. That's the one thing I agree with.
Bro, let me finish. He's the one who has the most to lose. He's the lick. You the lick, bro. You gonna be in the league. You 22 years old. How long you plan to be on the league? You like this shit just happening now. Like you gonna keep letting this happening because you can't just keep buying them off because they all ain't gonna go for it. You get what, especially now with this, you've been exposed like this. So I don't know. All I was just trying to say is at the end of the day, the onus to me is on him. He has the dick. You putting it in there. You have the millions. You have a choice to put the condom on. Like all that, I'm safe. I'm on the pill. Fuck that, nigga. Like you got too much to lose. But let me go to Stormo, Dub, and we can wrap this one up.
Yeah, I want to say that, like that's what I was saying. Like Mark just basically not repeated what I said, but in a nutshell, he said it better though. But like even though they both are consenting adults, two consenting adults, he got way more to lose and he got all the money. So like, I mean, he had to be more responsible, but this is the payout. He's 22 years old and she knew what she was doing. She's just as much in fault as him, but it's always going to be the man's fault because that's the society we live in. I'm not trying to come off like a woman hater, but I'm just saying it's always going to come back to us. It's going to always be our fault. And that's just how it is. But he should have known. It's hard to blame him, man.
Go ahead, Doug.
Do we know how old she is? I don't know.
Nah, I don't.
It's all good. Yeah, you got to be responsible. That's what it really comes down to is responsibility. And I ain't trying to make no way for the brother. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did, but at the same time, I will say that regardless of what he did, the man came out, and if a man would impregnate a female right now, and he ain't got no money, he want to have a baby, and she don't want to have a baby, she can get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. If that's the case, then it need to be equal. We argue for equal rights. Everything should be equal. And so the man should have the same opportunity that she has as well. So that's my argument.
Fair enough.
Not just that, she had multiple abortions. She had multiple abortions, bro. She knew what she was doing. Like, come on, man. She's done this before. She's had an abortion before. She knew what the outcome would be. So,
yeah. It is what it is. Shit. Some say, look, sometimes they get to the point where the doctor tell her, I can't do no more damn abortions on you. I'm gonna lose my license.
Just the 12th time in the past
12 days. I'm joking.
Out of control.
I'm joking. I shouldn't have said that, but fuck it. We here now. Let me land this plane, man. Final thoughts on anything we talked about from Tyson Hayden, Ryan Garcia, Haney in negotiations, Anthony Edwards. Anything, man? Final thoughts? Anybody?
Yeah.
Well, my final thought.
I'll go first with this one, man.
Go ahead.
I'll say that as far as overall, as far as the abortion stuff, we already talked about that. I wasn't here for the Devin Haney part. The Bud Crawford part wasn't really about that, but we spoke about it. As far as the Devin Haney, it's not just to cover the boxing part. It seems that the fights are not as important to the fans as much as talking about it and like the media coverage and trying to generate income and trying to monetize things as opposed to like focusing on the fight. Because it seems to be like after the build up and all the talking we do about the fights, once the fights happen, we seem to be ready to move on to the next fucking the next issue, the next whatever. And if that's the case, then boxing will never really be prominent again. Exhibition fights gonna be bigger than the actual like real fights with fighters that are dedicated and dedicated their whole life to the sport. Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, that was a big fight. It was built up for years. Real boxing fans know this outcome is possible. A nigga might just get washed. One dude might be that much better than the other and just wash him. But because of that, because the fight didn't go the way some people wanted to go or the way a lot of people wanted to go, now they're disappointed and they blame Bud Crawford. Devin Haney beat certain fighters or certain fights don't get made. Whatever the case, people would rather talk about it more than the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight. There's a very good chance Ryan Garcia will get his ass washed, right? So there's a very good chance that if Devin Haney and Tank fight, Tank may get washed or the fight might be boring or Tank may knock Devin out. Whatever the case may be, there's a lot of people that's going to ridicule the outcome regardless, and they're just going to move on, and they're going to find reasons why the fight shouldn't happen again. There should be a rematch. There should be whatever. In history, the first fight was a dominating performance by one fighter, but the rematch was a much closer fight. But y'all don't even want to see the fucking rematches. Y'all don't want to see the rematches, and the fights we do get, y'all niggas ridicule that shit. So it's a no-win situation at the end of the day, and that's why boxing is the way it is. Motherfuckers don't even really care about the outcome of the fight no more. They just rather.
They want to argue for their side. I think that's what he was going to say. They want to argue for their side. I don't know if he finished, but.
Nah, I'm finished. I was just, the fight don't matter, bro. These niggas really don't care about the fights no more, man.
I couldn't agree more.
Bud Crawford was too dominant, so that's a problem. Come on, man.
Yeah,
let's say Michael Jordan want to see him fight. We don't want to see him play no more. Like, come on, man.
I had this argument the other day, man. I know we're supposed to be doing final thoughts, but I do want to say this. I was telling people the other day, I said, these fans now, they would shit on a fight like Hagler Hearns. They were like, we waited all that time and built up that fight, and the fight didn't even last 3 rounds. Now history is like, yo, man, this is one of the best back and forths, best 3 rounds ever. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck that, man. They both just throwing punches. Hearns, bad defense, getting caught clean, getting rocked, and end up getting knocked out. You get what I'm saying? Didn't fight the right style, but it was back and forth, good boxing. But Hearns was catching Hagler with some good shots, but Hagler was just marching towards them, and they would shit on this fight. They would be like, he stopped him in 3 rounds, man. I wasted my money. I spent all that money for this fight, and it was over in 3 rounds, blah, blah, blah. He a bum.
But you know what, Mike?
You know what,
Mark?
Overrated. Man,
Mark, if that fight would have won 12 rounds of Hagler, if Bud and Spence would have won 12 rounds, it would have been a close downs or anything, just a very close fight. But it would have been a whole lot of Spence just jabbing and Bud, being elusive and only catching Spence every now and then. Them niggas would have complained about that too, bro.
Yes.
Like them niggas, they would have complained about that.
You knock him out in the first, good, bad. You knock him out in the 12th round. Why did you wait so long to knock him out? People criticize Bud for knocking David Benavidez out. Jose in the 12th. I was like, you still got a knockout though. You got 12 rounds and a knockout in the last seconds. Still got a knockout. Fuck that. You should have knocked him out earlier. Even with the Spence fight, I hear people say he was playing with his food. He carried him. Should have knocked him out earlier. What? Man, these fans, man, are the worst, bro. That's what's wrong with boxing, the fan.
And then when he had the reporter, and that was like, some people were saying that was a close fight. And when they had that fight, motherfuckers ridiculing Bud for that. So it's like, at the end of the day, the shit Mike Tyson saying don't make any sense, because when Bud Crawford had a close fight for the most part with Sean Porter, that wasn't good enough. And not just that, that fight pretty much sold out the whole arena. That was a fight that was at MGM Grand. They fought in Vegas. I think at not the team. So if that's the case, what Mike Tyson saying really don't make any sense. He don't have any validity. He don't really have any validity, because that was a close fight. The Sean Porter fight was a close fight, and it was a sold out fight, and that was number of brothers and sisters in the audience, more than anything. So what the fuck Mike Tyson talking about, man?
I don't know. I'm watching this Hagler and Hearns fight over here while you bullshit. I'm looking at this shit now. This is a
and that fight, Mark, even though like you said it only went a few rounds, nigga, that was an exciting fight, and that nigga Hagler was busted up. Go look when he sat on the stool after the second round. This nigga nose was leaking. This nigga eye was swelling. Like, nigga was busted up.
But it seemed like Hearns is like, but maybe it's revisionist history because I know how it ends. But just watching that first round, Hearns is taking some punishment. Oh yeah, first round. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. Between the first and the second round, they putting the guards on him. He busted up already. Hagler busted up.
Hagler was leaking out his nose, eyes swelling. That was just the first few rounds. Them niggas was trying to kill each other.
Round one, his nose and shit already leaking. But it seems like
them niggas was trying.
But he was catching Hearns on that damn chin though, on that damn button. And he just jumped right on him again. Golly, everybody just standing up and shit. They can't believe what they seeing. Shit.
I just feel like we live in a miserable era where motherfuckers ain't nothing good enough for these niggas, man.
It is.
Ain't no way a Bud and Spence would have won 12 rounds and them niggas,
were both just covering up the whole fight and no, you know what I'm saying, nothing really exciting was happening. Them niggas wouldn't have been happy with that either.
And yeah, man, you can't win for losing, man. Hey, look, I always bring up that Haney Loma fight. Everybody was up there talking about I remember pulling up on the show, and I ain't trying to embarrass on me, but I was looking at the time. They'd been on the panel for like 4 or 5 hours, man. It was a long live stream. So I pull up at the end. I was like, yo, what's up, man? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, y'all gonna cop the fight? Anybody buying the fight? Anybody going to the fight? They were like, nah, man, I ain't going, blah, blah. I was like, anybody buying the fight? Nah. And nobody on the panel was gonna buy the fight. Everybody was like, yeah, I don't want to see that shit. I'm gonna stream it. Y'all been talking about this fight for 5 hours on a live stream. And it's like 9 or 10 of y'all up here, and none of y'all gonna buy the fight. Y'all been talking about it for 4 or 5 hours. It's like y'all
need to go in on it.
And then after the fight is over, Haney got robbed. Haney robbed Loma. Loma got robbed. Loma got robbed. Like y'all robbed both of them because y'all didn't buy the fight. But
they have all that passion before the fight. They had all that passion after the fight.
And then the same people who still fights and be like, he don't sell, he ain't no pay-per-view star. I'm like, because niggas like you don't buy the fight anyway. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I think in this day and age, people just they got to give it out for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They, they're not going to buy the fight. You didn't buy your favorite fighter's fights, and then you want to talk about this fighter, like you said, they don't participate, but they just want something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's as long as if they don't have nothing to talk about, they're going to create something to talk about. You know?
They will.
But the Bud Crawford versus about for so long, bro. Like for years and years, you would have thought that fight would have did $1 million easily, bro.
Me too. I bet.
Niggas that made money off the views, just generating income, talking about it. And when the fight actually happened, bro, like a lot of them was just streaming that bitch. Like they was free streaming it, dog. Like that's crazy, bro.
On my mama, bro. You right.
I bought that fight, and I don't. And I'm somebody, and I'm one of them cats who know. I really I'll go to a bar or whatever. It's got to be certain people for you to get really my buddy. You know what I'm saying? I bought that fight. Went live on the podcast, and it was like, and I felt I didn't even do enough because, like you said, this is a 5-year buildup.
For sure. All right, man. Well, I appreciate everybody's time and energy, man. Y'all want to plug and promote anything before I let y'all go? Cause I got to slide, man. I got to go to work in a few hours.
Man, I just want to say, man, peace out, bro. Appreciate you letting me on your panel, man.
How'd you find the show?
Man, stay up.
How'd you find the show, Storm?
Oh man, because like you have a good time slot, brother. I feel like more people should be there. Like when I saw like the boxing, like because I'm a boxing fan, so I follow a lot of boxing shit. But during the daytime and the late afternoon and early evening, I'm at work. So but at night, I do have time.
You just type boxing and found me like that, huh?
Well, no, I mean, I follow you. I follow you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I follow you. I try to support boxing. I follow like.
I've never seen you before, Storm, and I've been around 3 years.
Yeah, this is my. Yeah, I know, but no, what I'm saying is I follow like I'll listen to like the streams and like I'll listen to the shit
You're
like
a lurker.
overnight.
You're a lurker. You don't type in the chat.
Nah. Yeah, definitely. Nah, I don't try to do the chat thing, homie. Like, I don't know. I can't really do it like that.
Yeah, build a rapport. At least say something like, what's up? Type a comment.
Most definitely. I'm most definitely a stop through, homie. Most definitely, bro.
I enjoyed chopping up with you, man. You got some good takes, and you articulate yourself well. Didn't come with no drama, no bullshit, and you represented yourself very well, man.
Man, appreciate that, bro. And to everybody out there, man, listen to me. It's hard to wrap it up when you with these hoes, bro, because ain't nothing like nothing inside pussy. But you see the outcome. You see the outcome, bro. There's a chick that told this dude in text that I get abortion. I've had an abortion before and I regret it.
2 years
But I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time just for you. I'm going to do it one more time. All right, just for you, right?
And for the 100K.
It's 50.
Yeah, the 100.
And expose him afterwards. Yeah. But say it's not about the money.
Fair enough.
But you offered it, even though I didn't ask for it. You offered it, so okay.
I'll take it. All right, Stormo, holla at me, man, on the next one, man. I got to slide, bitch.
All right, peace.
Peace, man. Peace. Go ahead, Clips.
Nothing bad. Just shout out to the neighborhood. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like and subscribe, and you try to hit the share, man. That ain't gonna kill you, man. Just a little share click one time. Let people know that it's popping over here in the neighborhood. Big salute to our host. You know what I'm saying? The Breaking Beats, Marq Nash. He's got to go, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Fuck with me, that guy Eclipse 330. I'm on all your streaming platforms, and you know what I'm saying? Be good, and if you can't be good at it. And hey, last thing, fellas, there's no ovaries in the throat. I'm just saying.
I appreciate you, Clips. Go ahead, Dub. Close us out. Take us on, Dub.
Man, as always, Mark, you do a hell of a job with your show, brother. I told you the other night, man, I have a different respect for you, the way you run your show, the way you keep order on your show, and I appreciate it. Man, shout out to you, brother. Y'all make sure y'all hit this man like button. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And Mark, keep doing your thing, man. Nothing but love and respect.
Man, same on this side, bro. You want to plug your channel or anything?
No, we good, bro. You know how it is. I ain't trying to. It is what it is.
All right, well, shit. Y'all can catch Dub over here on the next episode. I'm sure we'll have some good shit to talk about tonight on my flagship show, Wednesday night. I see, which is now should be on the East Coast and the West Coast. It's Wednesday now, so y'all look for that, man. It's your man Marq Nash Breaking Beats. Appreciate your time, your energy. Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to entertain you all this evening. Hopefully you were thoroughly entertained and you enjoyed this episode. If not, shoot, we'll try it again tomorrow, all right? I ain't got all the answers, but I understand this. Respect is free. Disrespect can cost you everything: your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love. Let's show each other respect. Always remember, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. You can get that hoodie and that merch at marqnash.com, marqnash.com. And yeah, thank you again, man. I got to go, man. I love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you. So does Marq Nash and the neighborhood here at Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why. Life is serious enough. Life getting serious in the life of Anthony Edwards, and of course, in the super lightweight division with Haney and Garcia. I'm definitely going to support that fight. I might pull up for that one, man. That's going to be a big one. I might have to pull up for that. You feel me? So, that's it, man. Hey, look, sometimes we're going to argue. Sometimes we're going to disagree. And that's okay. We do not have to agree. We are not put here on this show or this earth to agree on everything. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Drive, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, the champion. You're watching Marq Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad sound.
This is mad, man.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible, and so did viewers like you. I see y'all on the next one. Peace.